Say ye be ye biasoso. Inja subutu kani nyapese bikuminya. Edi emre mutama yena sasu ta atumse. Omanu sebe yo. Omanu seri yo. Eya seta ose. Omafo branetre. Omanu sebe yo. Omanu seri yo. Eya seta ose. Omafo
The 2nd of November 2021, and it's a Tuesday, and approximately 16 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We're now the same as Ghana, so we're running on the GMT time zone. We're here live on Aqu24 Radio, Abrabopa Radio, as well as Aqu24 Radio GH. On our social media handles, Aqu24 Radio stroke TV, Aqu24 TV on YouTube, Aqu24 Radio on Twitch, and at Aqu24 Radio on Twitter. Well, Aqu24 Radio stroke TV on Facebook, with another edition of Bamaso. This is where Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come to use that attribute to figure out what we need to do in order to make Ghana that very beautiful place. It is not just Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, but Ghanaians who also wants to use or awaken that kind of mind within them to be able to figure out what they have to do in order to make Ghana that very beautiful place. We have come to the understanding that yes, we are the same Ghana that we talk about every now and then. And if we really want to settle with only complaints, fine, we can do that. But beyond the complaints, we can do just some little here, little there, just to get ourselves going. It is like you are a graduate in a certain discipline, and after school you are not getting a possible job that matches your qualification, in as much as you are waiting to get a suitable employment for yourself. A man has to eat, isn't it? So you choose to do this here and do that there, just to get yourself going, so that you can put body and soul together. That is how it is. Yes. I know very well that many people are holding on to our leaders to be able to lead the way out of the jungle. Oh, yes. Many people are looking forward to that. Many people are looking forward to that very moment where the very ones at the helm of affairs who have a huge multiplier effect will be ready to use their multiplier effect in the interest of Ghana. I know many people are looking forward to that. It is an exciting moment that we all look forward to. But if in an event that we are not getting that, just as a young graduate still looking for a suitable employment will have to do some menial jobs in order to get the body and soul together, we can equally do one or two things on our own, on our individual levels, on our group levels, so that we can at least cushion ourselves in the situation. And that is the most important thing that we should all be thinking of. Of course, I'm saying it wouldn't be sweet and sweeter and awesome and marvelous if the very ones with a huge multiplier effect steps up in their action to make Ghana a very beautiful place. But here is the case, we are not getting that. Would we be the other graduate who says, until I get a suitable job for myself, I will stay at home, I won't go nowhere? Are we going to be that kind of graduate, or we will be that graduate who still thinks, no, although I'm not getting a suitable job for myself, a job that fits the kind of degree, the kind of qualification that I've got. But hey, man more chop. So I will do this here and there, and as we carry on, and I get a suitable job, praise the Lord, I'm able to move on. Which one would you choose to be? The ball is in your court now. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And Chasron who can see the Mudo and come be out of Fidian ato a 24 radio Sam Pempensui and ne a year a banana yesibusume fufrumu a year busume November. Very, very beautiful man. So beautiful. No me and Sanso Abapa who sima a duno bako. Is he any Ghana emreno the GMT Sani friend no ye drew Bamasu beam. Why? You may dear Chagu war a Bravopa radio, a 24 radio, so when it a 24 radio GH and so a Chagu ewo ho. Say Oko Facebook and so a 24 radio stroke TV. Oko Twitter and so at a 24 radio. Oko YouTube dia any a 24 TV. Na Oko Twitch so dia a 24 radio. Aha Ghana fwa why one adwin say one adwin mu do a Nyankopon de ma wo mo no wo de be adwuma na wa hwehwe kwanya obetumi afa kakra no ma Ghana afa ne ntuma pa efra adwin kese ne dan de nyina meka no kure you see se unyanya santi ase no se babia ufri ba no right me kase babia ufri ba no you see sometimes you know maybe yenyanya ye honti ase babia ye free ba ana se bia ye free mu ba ye enti eya na yebu ye ho abomfia na emra wo benyanti ase na wo hu babia wo free ba ye ene ma ewo mu ene ma ada ene ma epese edadi ewo mu na ebia arefie ana se some new conditioning bia obeduru ha no wako face enti no o refie ho ana se watu atwene a so nya sa enkanya no pe enema sesa ewo ho enema esesa ho enti baby are free ba no maybe say we here further particulars and the ebe ka ho asem akire baby are free ba no adwen kase no yenyinara ye obi na da yenyina ye obi na se da ya ameka no ebi di ada ebi di asore kakra ebi di aye blogo ebi di aye blogo obia ni state ani de de be ewom enti wona de no anane kakra no ye ba momodin asi ye betumi anane no mo wona wo de adakra no omonso ye ba ye bomodin se ye betumi abonu ja kakra and no matter how long it takes ye hwe se ye betumi ahede be anane fefefe kama na we get the best out of it. In fact, I drink kese na ewoye mu no so the best we can make of it no when sa adwen kese no emu abie ana se adwuma se ewo hokeka akoy se wo ba kama wo fie na ntimi nyusu no I mean unia ha adwene eti adwene no obia ne ni state a ne de ewo mu wa ha na wonim ode no state a ewo mu na se obepese obenane ode no a dan de nyina meka wa ha in a context of Jumedia ye die no ya abomodin say wo de primary identity ebe ya adwuma o primary identity a wode bɛyɛ adwuma no ɛne sɛ woyɛ Ghanani bibia ne hɔ no mu ɛsombo ɛsen Ghanani bibia ne hɔ ɛsombo sen Ghana no bibia ne hɔ no mu ɛsombo sen the primary identity. Nti the very moment a wobɛma ekuo kuma anaasɛ a secondary identity in Ghana limits you from loving Ghana as you are supposed to love it no. In fact, na bibi wɔ hɔ no mu a no so ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔ nane no bibi ada ɛwɔ wo mu ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔ nane no we need to check you up. Na ne bibi mpempi no the ama da ne da nyinaa ɔman Ghana you go in circles and say we have a previous administration na nneɛma bi a perhaps anuanom bi tia saa administration no wɔn a support administration no no wɔn nso fight back ɛnyɛ nkoyie munyai saa oh wɔn yere wɔn ho pa fight back saa nkoyie na saa administration no free power obehu a foforo na wɔn nso bae na the other side no nso ahyase similar or the same way of doing things but in different form, right? No wɔn nso ahyase the same thing no wɔn nso ɛne say pressure and so many mama the leaders are na say ɔmampani a ɛno nso saa tennie ni nyinaa na ɛkɔ so ɛba ne saa na wabusa ho sɛ enti wɔn a na anya bia wɔn di kan wɔ hɔ nom na yɛyɛ wɔn saa ne bia wɔn oppose no were they opposing because they love Ghana or because they were emotionally attached to individual units of Ghana? It's say if truly say odo Ghana, right? Now although someone did that to you for the love of Ghana no you don't do likewise ana odwen ho say dwen ho kwa chire enti anuanu bebre honom a there are things that sisi ya ka say no they will tell you say enye se bia obeye omampani enye se abaya otiso no obeye no so they will say that to you. No crepa. They will tell you say no, you don't have to always attack the government. Oh but when the tables turn, right, they will do what they say you shouldn't do. So that tells you it wasn't Ghana that they were emotionally or one way or the other attached to. They were attached to the individuals or the units within Ghana. I had you pa. Enti sa obo modia de my Ghana opuma sibra at all times adwen kese de utimi yibipie pa na sa adwen kese na wo yipie no the bottom line is and the first beneficiary of that which you are doing. You see, although you didn't come out ewa ha say politically, socially, what have you? Ewa kasafidie so. Said the mekano. So the Ghana opuma sibre na o sharpen wadwene na it helps you in other areas of your life. Enti so sharpen on ha say ya you realize say a will replica effect in other areas of your life beyond politics. Enti you are the first beneficiary of say we there by who use to adwen kase no. It's and say it all begins with you. It all begins with you. Enti mesrel ya bay die yenyere ye ho pa say ye betumi ayusu adwen kase no. Very very important. Yenyusu sa adwen kase no. Na yenya ho mfaso wona aka enya eso mfaso dan de nyina ya meka say the most important thing and I say ade ehia pa wo ye wiase and how we interpret the things we read, the things we see, the things we hear, the things we smell, and what have you. The most important thing, and no. Adeɛ bi a wobɛkenkan, adeɛ bi a wobɛteɛ, adeɛ bi a wobɛhu biara, how you interpret it, no, and they're very, very important. Na na Christopher no kan say mi say Yesu ubewuje anase Obama ye nyina meboa enye bia musa wo hwan nti na abaye hwan nti ana wo baye in a context of what we are doing, no, so we interpret that said yama a Christopher ne can say Yesu ba ema nipa nyina na say in the context of what we are doing, no, we use Ghana as a main reference pointer and ye bia wo hwan nti na abaye hwan nti na abaye Yesu kura na omuso wo ba ma nipa nyina, in fact nipa nyina wantumi amamo wo nyina, but the concept wo mu use no yenso ebetime use e wa ha say. In fact, in your thinking, no, do you make sure say, and in your actions, no, do you make sure say your actions will go in the interest of the whole Ghana? Na? Do you do things in such a way say you are not just emotionally attached to units of the whole of Ghana, name for the whole of Ghana? Medical church the mama and he may be an ancrophobia na ancrophobia opusu tables ne change ne pe na woman so the same thing na ancrophobia no mu opusu no na che say enye Ghana ntio na mom womu ye yo enti they came just for themselves and a few. But when we get individuals who are able to see themselves as coming for the whole, things turn around. Certainly, they do turn around. And he say, Yesu ba ma nipa nyina, onso bra magana nyina, wate? Me say, so to me, yes, wo the first beneficiary of everything that you do. Mami Musa wo, how do you feel when you are able to express some virtues, and I said when you are able to do some good within you? How do you feel? How do you feel? Say, yeah, can say, abofra Jennifer, yeah, the first surgery. Ama se no ensu na gina ne trim no, ya twe. We are making progress. Aka say a doctor for yi ebe momodia na omobeye ne nano surgery. Omo here be say 30,000 Ghana cedis to do that. When you are able to support and get Jennifer back on her feet, in fact, how does that make you feel? Mami Musa o wana etimi ebuaye ema abayewa Christina or the Christina, yes, in the no Christy. Emra na no fo badwo bi abetomu ama abofra kuma samra no wo mfinhia edunan, yes, no wo mfinhia edunan. Say Christia do aduonu mienu na no wo twa ne photo de bram ye said ye no nufu ye ginigina ho kama fresh. In fact, say o kan wona e support to ye ema sa aketisia no ne hu sisi ne so kama se wo hu sa aketisia na ni age onam honum de ntia o sika na wo de koye na o sika na wo de baaye si emfanye no hu se bibia atoto kama. How do you feel? Hey, yenyi nara ye wo wiase no. Oh, ye nije e wo saade ni mu. When we do good, we are so happy. And no your friend of fulfilling happiness. Intiminua said na me kan poto kasa mu say no say any sitie akoye se abranti a wako university wako bo degree abo degree o bo degree pa enso wie school no degree no ho adwuma ne nsan kan o dabi na emom onim se e wo se body no eye de be we put two body and soul together enti wo say ontena se emfa ne nsa enhye ne demiri fam enti wo be nnwuma bejuwa nketinketi no kona ene construction kura na no aye de be na wakobo wonfa ho se construction yen degree wo ho enti wo the certificate ne beto ho no wakobo construction no enka wonya adwuma a okosua ho ade wo suku a enka efe ahomka wom anigye wom nanso onyanyae no nim se e wo se oto akwantuo no so esan se hwew nature teaches us so much my brother. Maybe as part of nature we are not paying attention to ourselves so that we will be able to ride along with nature. And when you force say ensuo etafa akwa eyedie be eyihwa ensuo etafa akwa eyedie be eyihwa, it must continuously flow. Enti sa abrantie na wawie ne degree na wonya adwuma no wote fa akono, just imagine the things that could happen. Enti wo se wonya sa enti 1212 ene your friend say hey mate kura na wo so obedi a osmedi medi no akodi kakra nka efe so ko obenya adwuma ene ne degree no ye de be efa, but wonya sa de no but wo so ye de be oto aso obi nso wo hono mu a wie degree no wie, but wo say so obey adwuma bia ne degree ne mfa pa de and after all me makopo degree o se mbotai se wonya tai adwuma pa de wo boa onya adwuma fufuro bia onya adwuma fufuro bia ono so de ne wo ho na eye no kre se e wo sen kempanyfo na multiply effect kra ye be kan twi say ye asemu wo de multiply effect yan kan sa empanyfo na wo mo kasa enkedu akiri no ohun enka fe se ye disika yi o man na japade eja wo mo na wo mo na ehwe bibia so emaye no nka fe se nka wo mo ebebo wo mo homoden ohun ombo mo homoden a etimi ko akiri pa etimi ko akiri ohun se dane de nyina ya ye ka se empanyumfo no ya dia and say if they were leading by example you see what would you actually know that alone gives you some sort of motivation. It gives you some sense of what German Sabrofo was say he's been learning by demonstration. Demonstration. Let's say ubi ya no why de be no so ahwe no why de be na wosua na woko. If our leaders were to go by leadership by example, that alone will be a demonstration for many people to also follow suit. Kinyana sanke ye, inyana sanke ye. Yes, nke ye. Nanso amansa. Ensuo etafa ko a eyihwa. Enti ye betena ho saa. Ana se kakra bia ye betimi aye no ye beye. Me se sa kakra na wo beye no. It goes a very long way to help you as an individual. Enti on our individual levels or even on our group levels no. Kakra bia ye betimi aye. Yes, ye beba na da ne de nyina ye be kasa afa ye ma Ghana ho. No two ways about that. Na emom me ye manen so ha. Very very important. Enti se bibi ana wo in your own ways why identify say oh bibi say ana obetimi aye to help a situation a menua koso na ye wate koso na ye koso na ye So why identify bibi sa said the opening some ya draw attention to Akitesia Jennifer Asemi na eno so opese oma akontufo radio mpanyimfo ana se enuanom eti akontufo radio o draw attention to it na kakra yen so yebetimi aka bom ni aye no bibi sa ho no mu a me ntwen ho kra bebo amane bebo amane ai bebo amane ai bebo amane na ofa bodi wo ho die ene bosume ba ko tight ofa bodi ka say tight we die me fa nkwa sore me fa nkwa sore bombard ye won ye wo so ntua tight na emom auto collection o say bosume we die Sunday bia say me to $20 a me ka bom $80 the ba support to this course so for penny me kisadek so nim no me boa second deputy also when so America me share sia me to ye aben e bia be guso kama monye 200 nya de be emfa nka ho wo be hu na eye na salibedi akon wa ya account man crofobia ma che say aben pa ma na say na media me amena na de mint na homa at the passe course na menye de men support na so de ide be e de abegum kama ni enso ye de be nkakra na ye koye ni mentino. If you have also identified an area or something that we can equally do together, me say me bo chairman amane bo chairman be bona amane o pe good ye pa bo chairman o pe good ye pa, because we who say that is the secret to life. When you do good, you are happy within yourself. Enti mesrew kaye twen ti sa branche na we wie school na wo pa adwuma ene ne certificate no e matchie nanso my brother wan hwini ya wotena ho no mo akombede na manada ne skeleton wan hwini ya wote ho no mo a adwen bi e beba ntrimu no ahwe obekwa akobokro no anhwe a wobefatuo akoye arm robbery wo yo banso a wan hwini ye na wan fa ne nsa anya adwuma bi a anhwe a wode na ham be adwuma enti on pese sa beba no obaye de be obaye bibi nkakra yenso nye bibi kakra wate ai kakra why se enye hampo ne ye ka se ye bibi sei na se wan kasa wahu bibi a wa ahunsu betimi ayamini aye why yeah yeah wate yeah na ahwe a wodi wani to mpanyimfo no so a wodi wani to se wo twam wonye wo degree ho adwuma a wo beda kom wodi wani to mpanyimfo no so se wom bia wom hu nyansa bi aye de wo twam se wo munya ahwe a wo rebe ho ni nyina ne sei atiye ema refie atiye ema refie atiye ema refie. So what he said the doctors as identity all the way in Roehampton and atena Dr. Ebenezer Amofabuatin na nasare bedi akon medical bonidin ejakwesi buache Ghana o hosisi a o wa hene champon ono so Ghana Angelo ono so Ghana enche ubunsa Angelo ahia yenye Farmers Day ewo Ghana no beti yes Angelo best farmer of the year enche kra enche who say big man achibobo so pempem so ko intino say Angelo this year biasa year na bobo beye first runners up so we ni first now ko we ni yema omo efie right nansi e bia first runner up no bia se caterpillar so die mi bisa enti Angelo nya fie no nya ne ma bi ka ho ana bobo so nya caterpillar no so na the following year na bobo ai de be na bobo so wi ne monkoso sikawa asasimu munyi mimra wate mo de mo so nya galamse lemom mo mama asase no adua bibi ai mo dua bibi wa asase nim na so aba abie nyina ya de be nyina ya nya biadi mo nyina mo ho kudos minim Nana sika waba na yento nka me hu se waba bedura somdwe mu fine. Ofa Kofi Mberema de se de wani tua no waba beduru United Kingdom. I think he's almost in a week of his stay. Also be 2 weeks pe. 2 weeks pe. Ofa ebe sa ko Ghana. Ofa so only no he's made heaven in hell. Sa na tie. Sa pe ana ye ka ho asem no. We can also make our heaven in hell. And we can. Yes, we can. Enti kakra bia ye betumi aye no se de make no. Yenye kama. Overbody ono o spin heya echire heya one ma veru. Nanu ya na ma veru ebe kaninsa. Nanu ya na ma veru ebe kaninsa. Omo spin heya ono so ya tunchi mu de ne ede ma no. Ene the 2nd of November, a very, very beautiful day. In fact, it all began from the 30th of October. Say, 30th of October, right? That was the birthday of a Jako Sibuachi. Say, we Jako Sibuachi, me boy. Jako Sibuachi, United States, Virginia. Ghana sisi ya Ghana. Na ye Yakosi Buache na woda, right? 30th of October na. Ya majuma enti ye nyabre and celebrate such a very wonderful soul. In fact, he's a beautiful soul. Yakosi Buache. Osi ade yo. Oh no. Nkefe say ubi be catch say pepi bima menya de be minni ana se enkaye easy se we be catch so minia me ho kire me nka boa me kakra efe na emom wona e wa adwen kese no omo ati Mr D ana wo mo ntwen ama obi nka se unia minya kakra mepe omo adu omo adwene to wa hu se da bi I need to water the roots of what feeds me. I need to water the roots of what gives me comfort. I need to take care of my roots. Because if I don't take care of my roots and the roots die, what I am reaping of it, it will be no more. Yakwesi Buachi was adwin kese no. Inti baby he gets what he wants over there. Baby a manu nkranhye no. Ohwe ho yie o wota ho no. Wani e busa bo chema wo ye wonders pa. Inti na wo senka ye ba ebe celebrate Yakwesi Buachi. O a very, very wonderful being. Eti the ebeka ene and they say Yakwesi Buachi belated happy birthday. And belated happy birthday. And then the 2nd of November, and so Yama, 2 beautiful souls birthday. One of them all the way in Australia and the other one in Canada as well. Australia, Princess Ajagba. Ho. Another beautiful soul. And Krofubu Honmoa, Ono Kasa, Ono Kasa, Omo vampires. They drain your energy. Nikola Tesla will say, when you want to understand the secrets of this universe, think of it in terms of energies, frequencies, and vibration. Ubu ha onene kasa wi out me say energy a drop kra. In fact, sakiti is ya no onene kasa wi a onya kan hello no osire kakra we say energy na shase e de be na build it up. Oh, a beautiful soul pa. Enti Princess Ajagba, happy glorious birthday to you. Bia wote bia yema happy glorious birthday. Sansuna oba gifty abasa ono so ewo Canada. Ono so yema no happy glorious birthday. If you say how you we no so wumpo no matter how far you travel, you are making your way home. When I say you are making your way home, you are making your way back to what you emerged from. You see, wana dwene mu ado ana say wo mo a Yeah, cast one I dream what donna. So I said, okay, I think say in order one they have awakened to one drink Kessia no. They know where is home. They know where is home. They know where is home. And see, as we age, whatever the case may be, we are making our way home. Yes, we are making our way home. In fact, and your earthly home, yeah, we will say, I'm making my way to Ghana. My year, I'm going back home. And you're not America, Mr. Wana, I don't know. They are making their way home. Then who do birthday, be are making sure, say, would you take his talk? No one say, with my birthday, no, I am making my way home. Who say, Enti the ebe Kenya say, Adolfo, I do on birthday, one night aiding in nano, Omunya assessment. Now, woman who say, certainly no, wherever they've gotten, no, they are close to home. They are close to home. Very, very important. Enti mesro, you haven't been able to identify home. Home is where you emerge from. Shusha baby, I will emerge free, and figure out how you will be able to get back there. You go to your birthday for no. Why? Yeah, and then your free flow Tuesday. Just say we go on several dimensions, several faces, and then no. And TNT and Yum Cassia Bakoma birthday for no. Yeah, no of about Yaba. Ye be a humanus watum, now also Abacan Comodiano for fair. Selina Boating, one uncle ato, a wicked tune. Was it Alpha and Omega? Yaba, ye better Uncle Modian so.
This is Aquento4 Radio.
This is Sequential Radio, dedicated to entertain, motivate, educate, and inspire. To entertain, never miss the time.
Shantipola Unyasha walai chai ufa wasanka radio wei we control for radio
Seriye yo, Eya Omafo Braneche, Omanu Sebeyeyo, Omanu Seriyeyo, Eyeseta Ose, Omafo Braneche.
Omanu se ebeyeyo, se neyo, Omanfo Ebra ena ebechre. Omanfo Ebra na ebechre no, wo de ne ka ho. Why? Memfa ho sanchire obi so say wono na woye omanfo no na oremfi ho say de mpanyifo kan no say wo de wonsa chire wo bi so a na so hu ne say dodo na aka na ye de be hwe wa so ti say ye ka omanfo no say wo pese wo de wonsa chire obi esumpo a ye wo so hu ne say wo you can't take yourself away from sa omanfo na omubra ana ebechire no eno na ye nananom ana mpanyimfo di kan eka ewo enwum ketua ya ebo ye yimu no wo ba de na wo se sa enwum no na nije ho pa da nije ho na nije ho san se eka nsem bebre sa na ye unya nwum bia ma otimi ye reflections kakra eboa yekotie eye Alpha and Omega ene dana asamwa fade de ubenya firi nwum numienu no fa wate fa ye adwuma de o betimanya firi mu no fa so person fa ni nyina so no problem so be yi mu a yi why maka dane de nyina no nobody can tell me it is far from the truth. It is simply the truth. The wunim anase baby a wahwehwe ne mu akwa akuduru no se wo ya nwumtini na wo twira no na abehwe so de atwira onwo no na esese bi anya sa na wo waya wadwene se wo de o twira onwo no na de apeka ahye kakra bi ya hwe o hafa no sa no you don't necessarily go by the wabihu and no to is about that but anyomtofo no de wo munim anase what they believe in no and wo hweso e de kire wo munwum nti enwom no ba and one fan nyina don't be identified with the whole song Mr. kakra bia obetimi afa wo mu no fa so wo be fan nyina nso a nyina gina wo ye de be oso Alpha and Omega de ode ye sha ase no ba bia ye dure no ode ye be kwa akwie ye boma ye wafa ejakwesi buachi odi ni birthday mse ejakwesi buachi atwam 60 wana ejakwesi buachi atwam 60 okona nimpa me friend honorable ejakwesi buachi sana me friend no 30th no na ye ni birthday ne 30th no na ye ni birthday ana ene enso eye oba princess oba panyin pa say saketisia no woni ne kasa wi a onye vampire vampires ne nkrofo na ono wo kasa wi ya na wo energy kofom no se wa hia bi pen me boa nkrofo bo ono ma wo twamfo wanim keke kura onam ho na wo twam wanim keke ubonse wo de ni nyina ye bibi ye ho se wa mpe bibi anye enya balance a obeye boso sa na edana ede be na dano ahwiri ko na twam ko sa na nkrofo bi tie nkrofo bu nkrofo bu o ma they will interfere with the vibrations and frequencies wonim sa nkrofo ni mi bu a obu o ho no mo a ofre wo a o mpese obefa esansa wo fire ho complaints no dey ba obese o vibrations vibrations yes ana princess tie princess ntisa woni ne kasa wi a timi se wo ho asisi wo so ho asisi wo so fine ene princess di na woda November for mo ye wonderful in fact Scorpio for no nyina mo ye champions abi no so ye Scorpio na minim kwan ya abi fa so be wura Scorpio hon so I don't know the kwan rambo fa so be wura Scorpio for no I don't know anyway yen fa no nto wonom woni oba gift ya basa ono so Canada wo munti ana yekobo enwuma etwagu ya no se de me kan no dan de nyina udi birthday hunu say baby a wo free baaye no, right? Ɛhɔ ne home. Baby a wo free baaye no. Ɛhɔ any home. Right? Na oye de a wobɛkɔ fie. Right? And whatever form you take, to get there, you go home. And to say who do birthday, now why assessment is say to what extent am I making my way home? To what extent, or a kwan so maybe I made no and maybe am I halfway into making myself home, and I say getting myself home, and sa word home no so sa word home no asem kase pa me say patron wa send me nwum bi me bonus sisi ya ma no enwum na me so mani je ho pa na sa home no say de me ka say anwumtofo no eto nwum a wo mo a de wo mo consciousness and twro eto nwum no enwum a me bonus sisi yi no sa home no o no wo home na eye wo home no fa hye ho no na dwene nwum no ho pa nti say wo di wo birthday bia na baby a wo de wo dwen say wo firi a wo ba wi ase mu no wo pie sa earth we so no ehwa na abesa akọ ehọ no home ehọ enu home nti say wo di wo birthday na why dey by why reflections kakra why assessment no obusa ho say enya bia sa home no. Am I halfway into getting myself home? And I say, me will feel me home. Enjoyment nko ana me ye until I am not making myself anywhere near home. Obenyansa fo obunu be yen kana sem. Yen ko tie patron me wasende abrem de me say patron peso tie. So enti no yen tie nwom no mra ye ba ofaboadi aba. Meko ofaboadi so na ya hye nkomo na se kama. We Master KG. Diobo Jerusalem lo say where you was there by skeleton intimra skeleton move yaba to aso
no matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. That will lead you home. That will lead you home. No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. That will lead you home.
Master KG.
Master KG was a skeleton move. And you know, the title no name. Who be say, and you know, some different from, and you know, the title. Perhaps if we perhaps get Master KG near Busan the entire or the skeleton move at all, and you know, so maybe he will be able to give us a very, very conducive explanation as to why I will say a new way a skeleton move. No, no matter where you go, no matter how far you reach, always remember your way home. In fact, do you remember the way home? Do you and even I can't say same way some time ago. In fact, where do you even call home? Well, in the context of what we do here, no, me say. You bit maka say home ne dey enka no ane Ghana. Nemum, this home that we talking of no goes beyond Ghana. And oh yeah there. A no home. Asrochi. So a ye wave. I have no free buy. O free ocean mun e buy me boa. Or basho no be diagro flezini beauty kakra. Ujina ponana ne say waves no. A chassis giddy would a punin a so cassia pa never a fee will be drew sure na a fee will why if we are DNA wins was I at the bay was I call baby of the buyer, which is the ocean. In fact, everyone will make their way home. Aye, everyone will make their way home. And have you been able to identify where you call home? And then Master KG, always remember your way home, no matter how far or where you go. Inti Ekoba said, Microphobia, and you were expecting say they will identify their way home. No, now they still wondering about her. But how, why? Or say, no matter how far you travel, no, so no, the TB if you are now be Ubeko. And maybe they will choose a long way home. Don't worry, they will certainly make their way home. And no matter how long, as watching the bear, Nigerian say, I'm resisting to go back to the ocean. The ocean is certainly their way home. No two ways about that. Petron. Abo nyum nama wate yenkwa ahoma ne so na minim so ofa bodi abade a ofa bodi my dia ene yema ofa twum berima akwaba ofa bodi wo me ma ofa twum mra o yo ene yema ofa twum aba na owia yakọ oba Patricia eso oba gofi akwabo.
Oh, good. We just saw, bro. And good afternoon, brother.
Good
Happy
afternoon.
birthday, boy. I'm Rabbi who late over Facebook. Sorry. Me year rounds to be no more swine.
No problem. Ofa.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you. Why?
They say that kakra. Slow but sure. We are been pensioners and over joining pensioners club.
Irresistible. So
they over joining pensioners club.
I see. When you embrace what you cannot change, so what you cannot stop, you evolve with it, right? Aging is not something anybody can stop, right?
No, that be saying natural progression.
Natural progression, you know. When you embrace it, wow, my wow, when you cool, oh, I didn't sit here.
I know that.
It's no, me come and you see.
Oh, I got a class. You see, I ain't. No, I'll be joining the club. No.
Yeah, always say, me share. Me pictures ni be some time ago. So
Oh, changes never.
But the beautiful thing of it all, and is when you identify yourself with the temporary, as you age, you see, say your value goes down, right? Enye mmaa no nko ana ya na ekoma wo mo eye mema ni nyina so obi wo hono mo a ohunu say or he identifies himself with the body, right? Na ho fe na wo dey identify ne ho enti se wo nyini a say wo nyina na wa ho fe no na wo say changes baba enti if that is the case I don't just say value no so ye dey be na ekofo me bo a nti yenuano ma na omo ye young na they said they were for chumu pay Lamborghini ne na sefuwe so
they say the woman they call they say the nkofo bi omo pay Lamborghini omo pay ni average bia that yeah average bia average
you know womo identify omo with those things, what you realize as they grow na omo value no ekofom because that is how they identify themselves. Enti me pictures ni bi wo hono who changes but as long as I've grown beyond identifying myself with that part of me, I don't feel sad at all.
Only that topic here would you tell me what I mean can and be sure no precisely a person a be man who microphobia or di abayo ya he say on here for the year for ya tempa na na a yemi one so mu di na tem mu di na tem no and then so Papa Kufaran so that is the choice of friendship aya or decide what be so a lesbian ni nyina Kufa and wo pe sa do pe one case wo pe Miss Bell and now say Tracy wachi bia na kasakasa ba wo de also akofa na de nipa bi minim so either say woman tin woman tin ase we lesbian abayo no wa ware da and wa wo ba and there is something also called bisexual where lesbian tendencies was actually member that we two ni nyina enti the fact where lesbian does not mean say onye Ekufuado adamfo that is not correct. The evidence available ni nyina no mu di na tem na de na mu di atem de na mu ni Ekufuado mo no okofa abayo na adamfo abayo na be fa Ekufuado adamfo papa no wo to me these things happened with powerful people. Ordinary person to me yes ade no how say ordinary person minu mienu na nam here na say yakotra presidential jet how without just somebody the big man will have to bring us on board. The big man na or smart is and the boys are 1 year dirty work man including Hopes na doye so smart say big man they 1 year our boys are smart woman say dan say we call United Nations General Assembly meeting onu kwa na e kasa FC delegation na Hopes na doye kan ho we call e no hwehwe wa Ghana sika no kodi en wo hwehwe Tino Jonas enu ntie plane ticket hotel bill wo bi Tino Jonas wa kɔ na adwuma enti obi a wo ye adwuma obi na national security adwuma ye nse wo kɔ akɔ Tino Jonas me no kase oda ho Tino yo wote be bi din Hopes na do ntimi fa na ma Ghana Ekufuado ntimi fa na ma Ghana enu omu na mo a no afesu abayo yi mo si de mo ana akɔfa na damfo afei ko ade mo pɛ no kura ekuna ka ho na no nim say that is a occupational hazard. Uko Bible King David ebito no Solomon no Donald Trump Berlusconi former Italian prime minister Matt Hancock atu nipa bebrebe neto all of them are powerful people in politics neto wo mo here ni enyas obia eti ana em nwa sen kofo onye sa asebedi and my mom background wo mo atu wo nyina they were all powerful people in society. They play that kind of dirty game. Anyway, where the trim?
You, what for coffee? Yati. And a free flow Tuesday, right?
And it's such a then, Sam in your eye.
I won't that. I won't that. Quite more and maybe I'll pass all the fun. So, a one now, Namano, no problem about that.
My idea, once a minute, time, Biana, I'm saying, I'm a prophet. You remember, oh, and science, yet, and son of COVID, wow, with him at that. Come over a year, 2 years, son, the Becca say, a protocol men don't shake hands. No, I can't, I mean, I trim my boss who platform you so. Pa. A baby and I'm saying, wait there, me come on to where me can be beer. Only D my terminal, one with tea water very warm. I said, we been a big can't and up COVID 19 beyond my. I'm soon call for I was crucified. Wow, crucified that what bore me 7 years, and I'm saying, me come on to tomb. She says, so much make a prophecy, and that was his age. And then woman and a woman they don't shake hands. I feel they prescription. They are using it. I told them 2 years before COVID-19 came around. And then woman stop shaking hands. Woman do what and penny for me chamo make kasi and so woman trim my boss. And so about is saying the woman can what to almost say almost yummy. Almost guilty conscience.
Of I said they their own vanilla profession. So you are a prophet unto yourself. What do you find your profession?
The bahana, yeah, say will be me, bossy will be good, and then cancer. Me prophecy, and I papa.
Would no cononym. So you not offer. And sana, you ever call bad parts no bad and so them Confucius me what. So nim no me boa can kind of have some kakra.
Me name is a person but my kind.
What kind of hey. Na what can sim be? Oh, number 7 busa the old year juma and I said the old tell you super.
Okay, kind. Okay, something be bread. The old man Fabrani.
By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Or say, by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Of a coffee jum. And would you now? Yeah, I'll tell you super.
A mummy, dear, made a woman brabum, a year juma. By imitation and by experience, you may know the imitation.
What the year juma, so
let them send down and make us say.
I see. And imitation, one, I will imitate woman. It was experience there. Some say, "Wow, only actually be to do na come." And imitation, one now imitate woman. And then they now imitate.
Imitation, no, there be a crime. There be a many opportunity about radio to be a me. Can say, and let's say a very good part of this topic here, but ne. Me call hospital be call me blood test be now on my way coming and we did train AC Tottenham Hill now me change it from tube alpha bus I call Madame Phobia or Tottenham near the Spurs football grounds and the Muslim call Phobia Jejna Tottenham Hill tube station or no much check flyers be me who be ni back and not me J flyers ni be now flyers no kind. The church also said Thursday. Haringey Council, a Honor Barony Haringey. All the vans ABCC in front of the stadium, Tottenham Football Stadium Hall. Now Ubia may walk vaccine will be Pfizer. I'm said a top up on the so a top up job on. And I said, this is very good. As I say me, my can say in many aspects, you know, my can say Ghana. Me, from where I'm coming from the Gold Coast, now brought forward before independence. No, I'm had the van here, Haringey Castle, Eddie, enticing the peppy, no, my bubble flow job on Bino. One said, you crum ha, Sabi, and ye crum, ye microphone P, Sabi, a crowd say was here in Krata and a traha. Will be a while no ni Krata or feel so. Want to mean call hospital crown or quack to be a feast and Adrian CB and Yakobus and Krata sem. Also, meaning pass and Krata sem and found. Say the council no advance ABCC abontin teacher flyers will be amra. Police ni be armed and your GP on your Kobusa date of birth no one my bra. And tis high experience and I'm saying, Kagana ye be a ye. Say, I see a advance at the Nanka ye the megaphone near they are buying your dear papa educating the public. So now, so what the bar if you do so and go first, I and dear ya carry a buy ye bibi organa, and the part of the empty. One month because they are not going into the communities. This is an example I experience. I brochure buying the local authority at the Vans ACC vantage position air free nipa ya teacher fly me my GB as embarking. Maybe try photograph their bro, their command Ghana for say, what the experience are. Yeah, very good. They are reaching out to the public. So be amra, a hunim. One year as anua. What nipa do no about vaccine no one cut. Some percentage beer, one feels a beer and crata, some anasi one kobo ni akobus and a passport. Nti one so amwa, they are still in the community. One infected. Yani ayabono. Nti abano is encouraging them, the local authorities will be amamabo. Not just a yenina, wa krata, uni krata, no be are vaccinated. A healthy society. I want to see this experience, to me, a very proactive, a very positive, as I say, ye be Ghana. Yeah. Makaka Ghana, me kakra ana minia, Ghana, and then it didn't go.
Angelo, okay.
There be Yano name and Yadri. Was he a day in Nipano? Woman Yadri is woman Quacobo. And I'm saying, you see, just a be send your commands one way. At the end, I be picky. Fly and Kutamis here. One way. Despite COVID-19 real, the government is going the extra mile. Say, woman advance ACC vantage media sure say barrels in our hope. Say, be my say very soon be back, baby. I want now, Obiama may walk. Let us see a team vaccinating 100% of the entire population. And woman encourages you be amra. I am very positive. And per se, this experience, but I find it very interesting and very positive. And in my political career, just as what I mean, many Angela di won come they are no me nya adwene o si oh bibi o ho a say nipa na de wo do ma adwene na be ye na say human beings are creatures of adaptation. Enti ade no say hia wo aba na de a wo na say we do the needful, we go to the people. We say there be na me ni kwabena kra kan ni adi ati it's up to the local authority in Ghana tema won be prepare go tanum wo prepare wi a no abeji esika na wo nyam pra wo so ba abeji sika. Now, I've seen Haringey Council being very, very positive, and I see this experience as a very beautiful, very positive, and I want to see Senka Ghana a bit me adopt to this experience. If we Senka Omano, a bit calling him more, that's one.
Okay, all right. Offer, what me the use will not just say, according to Confucius. So. The second one imitation any experience and pa na outside the juma right
yeah juma na mama for example especially me hu
ne beautiful now reflection in the own 10 years well
reflection no ono kwa papa na kwa that or kind of say it's the most difficult and are they difficult so na it take a very long time and time it be a sinking because ana negative say try deep information and doors more into a blindy and be the difficult part the easier options and say imitation but who are be a if you say yeah and also boss society be na catch CCI very good and I feel experience we had there said there be a say yani a yentimi nye ayi elupre yenti ne momti e prepare community and so and no rocket science. Why is it a problem for us to do at then part difficult for local authorities to clean the communities? Why? I see say others here penny for the woman are just plain stupid and wicked because then just I didn't your community what me buy enra there be ene Bolama abeso sa ball e wo infield here nyina e de ko ya prepare team who ko bus stop bi a that's been na ye ya empty near the new bin a shame by 4 near Masaba near ye. Why is it a problem? Pass it. You say me free Ghana about the woman can say clean your frontage. It will be unprepared will fear anymore. What kind of so where is the local authority? And so every part of Ghana, district assembly or baby why should it? I didn't got men got us a what's it one million what is a couple of last year and when you know a fool and they are not doing anything about it. That's maybe NC baby. So to me, I have leadership on a war yeah don't know. And so it's so easy. I had that's been see baby a bus stop ABC we bow area on bus stop and a tram station always a that's me see her a year a woman 2-3 hours now council now your back near empty near the new empty bin a same near the that is local authority working bus tram in local government in transport for land the TFL can't and running and yet is run by local authorities. Why is a year near the everything is a problem? Yeah, proper last week Sakumo no crown. What can say? Yeah, moon. What can say? Rocket science. Masa, I hear the people are just plain thick, stupid, and wicked. I hear the easiest part, according to Confucius, so who clean who community there. That is the job of local authority. As you can, I said the eco moon. America for no Russia for a rocket science. So difficult.
I see now of why is imitation the easiest, but we still find it difficult to imitate?
Yeah, what Africa find it difficult. And now the stupidity, the wickedness. Abroad said, one may be and yet difficult. I mean, local authority is the easiest part, and they do it because I know now here when they a will be because. Look, Ufie baby out in new identity baby amity Enfield baby who got Tottenham High Road. Yeah, prepare that's been see every 200-300 yards there's a bin. A year within 2 hours the car will come and empty it. Ya chiche days a fat bins, road to be a Monday, it be a Tuesday. Who was a bin track and a keke and a pub 6-7 near ya empty will be a bin. And you're so easy. And it's so practical. In Nipa we generate filth on a daily basis. Yeah, aduane wo fie bia mu enti it's up to enti na wo de council tax bill e be wura e fie bia wo ye de wo de abrel enti wo be no pia se ani wo ha se nye enra Monday na Tuesday e kira wo so wo ma be fa na de ko we I am in one part said this simple thing is so difficult for us to do in Ghana. Why? Because people are just wicked and stupid. That's the only reason.
Okay, all right then offer yeah me wa home so na obi say any offer oba second rounder the bitterest there no so there nwuno pa no say own experience no ya na on ya na nwuno me dey ma adoko or say experience is the best teacher minimum school fees no boarding pa let's just say nwuno ye nwuno nti no wo say e ba bi wa eni en share experience ba ko a although you know name you learned some wisdom out of it no ya ba bi wa na wa kan wa chere why yenko oba Patricia hoy na owia makoba de na so oba Patricia ultimate kan omutu hu yenko ba maso oba Patri ba maso oba Patri going one going two
Bamaso.
Bamaso.
Good
one there. Now
and I'm changing network.
Okay. I see. Who changing network?
Are they would change it from MTN?
Auntie, would it program now? I said, yeah,
Aye.
Oh, so you switch networks on the same phone?
Glow is cheaper.
Maybe the same phone. You switched data from here to here. Oh, phone so.
From MTN to MTN to.
I see. Life is beautiful, but
oh yes. You can make it so beautiful and easy for yourself.
That's right. Now, and Tuesday, a free flow Tuesday. The name asma me busa wo fei. Se me kinkan wote Confucius asma wo kato ho no. So wote ya me boa.
I'm saying,
Was it by three methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Emu dia he na wo use wo.
Experience ankasa. Some de bia meka. Experience ankasa. Experience, that is mine. Self-made.
Oh, the any experience oh.
With any experience.
But I say no so when you know.
Teaches you all the ways.
I say you know pa o.
And American. The toughest. You know, because from day one till till you I think you lie dead. It's experience. If it's experience.
I see. Any
I don't know how to copy or photocopy.
Into the experience na. Any enche ba ko enyu no pa. Any enche ba ko enyu no pa usu enyansa wo.
You wouldn't want to know, Debia.
Oh, we wouldn't want to know, say. Yes, you ever say, you imitate your experience, no? Into catch it.
You wouldn't want to know.
Oh, why?
Oh, yeah, you would. I know how to even summarize it. It is what it is.
I'm so off, I'm so
well, brand or multinational business.
Kosu yet you.
Major Super Papa, Trisha. I want until hopefully next week. I'm saying Mesaba. We are the crime. I'm looking to come to Ghana. Maybe Monday or Tuesday.
No, if I didn't repair. Not so far open so. Oba Patricia better experience ni bi kakra me bo unya ba one copy.
Oh. So I mean
on the offload no so okay. And yeah, what I say on our offload you dey eat.
Oh, me person means summarize na yes be tenti. In nutshell, like experience is experience. I'm trying to say even Ghana here. Oh, pay adwuma kra papa to think. Na sabi wa brown ho na dey do pempen so bi no nya adwuma. And this is not just a cheap job, very multinational business. Now we name say we arrive here no crampo no dey struggle na we struggle to even get there. The selection process kra yedi wu tum kra na it's not easy on a multinational front. So now waiting me sell it through. Ni na through experience because at the time no na certificate in work you can say it's not more pills, you can say, and CP, you know. So you were just selected based on your experience, and you know you can imagine the volume and now the number of people are now was selection in the Sukran and will be select through. Papa, are you getting me?
Yet you pa
no by your experience you're able to sail through. What you say? Who drew home so the challenges in there all because why you? Do you get me? Why you? The why you is even another headache you have to deal with. You get me? And also what the experience did you dream? So the last one cause decided yes, okay. I only wanted to get here to prove a point, and the point is well proven, made, bam, and then you decided to. I know crying is one who force you to go out, but the frustration and the hassle and all that now would you drew her crying will make you mark in a real cry. You decided to just drop because who feels that what the experience I achieve be on that level. Wow, and that's what I'm trying to. One meow experience dear. So when meow, there's no way I'll be anyway. It is will be the experience fan and I'm papa fear the person. Next is will be bando experience, I fear the person.
Oba party who there now ya there was summary pa. Oh story I only a che ye no. So wisdom na Confucius say you learning from experience yeah better no wisdom na ye de he we mean carbon tougher wisdom na ye de
Wisdom a woman says so and say everything you're struggling yourself. You're struggling. There's no books anywhere I will refer to. Where life wisdom, common sense, I should say, what you are saying, and that is your only try, the only breakthrough for you. Into a one word, the wisdom is you and how wise yourself you are. And yes, you can't sail through. You can never sail through, especially in this environment too. Another factor into a bio experience, especially these are parts of the world I wait me making, and I always respect the person. Because I know the stones, the stones what first when you're rough road that like smooth road, it's always been rough and tough.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, such a person or a very, 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 very
all right. I see.
A clever person actually.
You and I will say imitation the won't tell you so maybe use imitation.
No, because I believe so at the end of the day, you know, we'll turn by dead and printing a mempe. At the end of the day, we'll turn by dead. From beginning you might sell through. You might.
Say who use imitation to learn wisdom and what to dead you know have a hard in idea because you know you are using imitation to learn wisdom.
No, you are imitating to wisdom the way. You are virtually photocopying.
Or say, by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. Right?
Yeah.
First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest.
Until no can say imitation is easiest, then American. Wisdom be able. It's the easiest because you are just selling to photocopying. You get somebody always at your back. What you are saying to one guy's wisdom no be way. It is just the easiest. It's the easiest. Into be a ube we are the crone we cry na. Etwemu na wo hie biem na ho na ube kai and I be no cry later in your lifetime. What you are saying. Into you got it. You did it by the lazy and the easiest platform.
I see.
You can never compare yourself to that experienced person. No.
I see. Now, of a good video was say reflection. Yeah, nedding. Once I was say no, edding kakra because if so many things clouds our perception. Now, also, sana had anything na how far with the reflection? No.
Oh, reflection put there now, and also yeah, similar to but no. Bia according to no what me pause we are lucky what me pause the pros and cons that is also the difference with the reflection so we are luckier but why are luckier you also get to the end before you do the reflect so one difference and no be jina nipa no so when I will pause it to get the reflect any obi so onya we cry opportunity and pause it obi we cry so about reflection.
Okay.
Now, and your man say, "Yana say, it depends."
It depends.
The media experience is always my key.
Yo, Oba Patri. Oh, we a champion. What? We a champion. Enti hodi ne yenkotie Oba de nana enso de emra. Why? Yenkotie Oba de nana enso mra. Oba de nana bamaso.
Oh, Achibobo. Hi. Achinie.
Yo, Oba dana achi baba, manti. Achi baba, Oba sisi enche. Na Oba dana impom to say. Achi bobo wenche Oba baba.
Ayo nana.
Good one there. Good one. And then ye bon komo. We be ajo so na ye free flow Tuesday there. Na emu asem ba ho a ye de sha ase. Asema Confucius. Kan ye yunzu makenkan ya fine. Enye bia emiensa.
The great ruler of China.
You know him. Asema kan ye mu di ahempa na o de adwuma.
Maybe experience, you know. Experience is the best teacher.
Okay.
What you experience in your life, you know, that gives you more lessons, and exactly you know what you are talking about. Imitation sometimes, you know, we imitate too, but sometimes it can be wrong.
Okay.
So Maybe or no, a crowd fast one. Oh yeah, no, the any man will be meet it, but you will not get it the same. But through your own experience, you can get accurate what you want. And sometimes, though maybe you see my experience because I was very young. Many were more approaching. All throughout my life, I'm a teaching, if you have me here, a bomb brow hanger, it's through my experience.
I see. And see, wait, what kind of approach me? So, the experience, can't say me. Wisdom bear now will be to me a bond toffer. Any check a was our experience now, our family, especially our country moon.
Oh, there are certain things I really am a private thinking of.
Okay. Let's say, Nina, Untimini, any shape back or Nina private. Nina private. Who experience our community private. Oh. And
the most important ones are my private and sometimes I even have what about the sister? There was a time I quite remember a chapter. Now it was 2017 or 2016 before that time ex-president Mahama media. I can't say good now. Who was able to have some questions in America so Yamia Ishrawa or Kutu and he says they use the tool from now say yeah, our videos will be there, but they're not to sit down for anyone when you're that. But I was just trying to bring something in and through the topic you were discussing. But who on what people are and then no, here can't some of the better reference. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
The life from the program, yeah. Idea, but they thought it would be super fun lesson. I can go about your practice and no come back with you.
But on say, Obada Uti. Ade ba ko a ewo so hu ene say do you believe say our story now will share ye no beyond sa woni kro na possibly or no in another way wani anye hu no do you believe say there are other people who took some wisdom out of it?
Well, and I make us a true experience. Question. I don't have to put my things outside again. That's it.
Question me busa uni. Me say, wasem na woni e chair no. Do you believe and also do you feel say someone learned any wisdom out of it, Anna?
And I make say some. I did the born. Someone will see it positive, someone will see it negative. We are human beings, we'll be free. Different corner will be agreed and it would be too hard. Oh, yeah, there will be our support. You can't to swap out who support to so very. And then they will be fine. But anonymous true experience here, yeah, can't watch any experience who is a canon. And then some man at the trouble.
Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah, today all can, right? Is it you keep poor experience in our private home?
Yeah, will be a Benjamin experience, Munona. You are closer to me, you review something to me, then I give you my experience that I have acquired so that you can have knowledge of it. Okay. But I may find trouble until we could be approaching me for knowledge of what has happened.
And I said, see, I know Bonkum, I approach you, no, Anna. And I always say, I'll put you up. This is about office answer.
I know, and that dear, what is social media? We try, what down for power bell, about saying, record now, and yet, what power something are down for duty. In the social media, I know I am careful. To be a new thing, comma. BBM, and then answer yet back before. You saw BBM money as and you're using a different way. I'm more full the idea by communication. Say, you want to one, where you call crash, brow bebre, my men sabakan. When you have been like a sign, if we are down my woman knowledge, or my make a good use. At the idea about without them, which me a show mammy and who natural one and near yen. Oh, the young quiet use only that I can put into me, and then I mean, Nana Manaquaba, Misakofi, oh, the Manaquaba, one also of a circle, so I was so good, you were learning there. I won't know about it. Over here, Manaquaba. yen da kino eniema bia yen be taking you taking it different asama wo kan anu wo kan and you ball and ni ade o kakanzi I quite all right tetwana yen na yesu sa na tankase ba tankase bo na ye town council for ba na na nanu mu hunu kan no mo yen tankase na bi wo ye kro no e den na say ye den some ye timi hwa be show wo man wo do a wo ditimi na which was very good e ye den na say ye that's the question and when na say no and it ye yen hwa ho and you may be one man yen hwe ni may be na wo ga no and ye den the free ho na when the free ho Ghana ye bet the main problem ni roaring cha obedi yeso but o kaka obi beka say no nko try to obi one is by na ni ma bebri wo Ghana wo ye ya wo be fi wo na ni ma nagu wan fa kurukuru ansa be shim say we ye gu kra ye implement we no no ja hotro ka na wo koy and obi aba constitution na da ho no no su foro oni ya aba ono so ma me ye papa no ono so abeto constitution ni so DT say unso akonya so edu 10 years a yentimi musa akwahye ne enti obeye ne ma pro kan onu 10 years a ye che no enye ye ni ade aha no mkora ye mrofo ya ye practice but is ko ni atanwa ha ye de go tu and yi dem what is saying Sarkozy with me about so many Brazil one president adent in Africa nko ade ye ni ehia ye be de bosia nipa na de bosia no odi a on de ofuri so aye nche no look at ourselves eti ye da kinu ankasa no ye ni an ye ho abro ye no ye see imitate mofo but the papa no wom no de aye wo man ni ye no ene de ye imitate the wrong one ntino nana aka met na kan say ayi so ye ba ko no aka no say experience and imitation sometimes no but men try so be imitate in comfort too much imitate no imitate obi a on say na mpanyfo kan say die obi ya eye ma no de obi de ye ne fie ye na ese obi de so that's ya ono ye na ye ya ma no but that doesn't guarantee say 100% a wo de said wo see no so wo ye be ye ya ma but sometimes no so itimi ye enti all the times no obi so ye na aka te ni nyina so wo mfa bi so a no so no itimi ma wo so o tugu but wo fa na wo kom na hu senya no waja but the experience is the best but it's the difficult one when you experience something in your life if you abrabom da kopin so be na wo hu so akwa hu nyansa na all the time no so no so wo say tu anamo bia wo hu how to go about it. Okay, experience is the best one and it is one encounter or experience that thing but very difficult.
Okay about nana e be da so ase pa na quick question answer na makobobo so what is the wisdom that you learn from blaming others or blaming people? What is the wisdom that you can learn from that?
Blaming people without collecting them is not wisdom. You blame them, you bring solution. When you blame someone, you have to bring solution to it. Say, kawuye ni say, blame no. You won't hold the entire who blame no. Now who first solution bra manu who's a ampa. Sadie no I want to walk no. Can I also na kawoya our knowledge about it? And it's no walk, he will not go back to what he did. No, a man wunya kwa bremu no what me the good thing. You can just like that. No, I'm first solution be a media. Then you better leave it because the only knowledge you want to implement here and I will and when you're home for. What's your knowledge? How do you implement here? A man I have best no. What is it? What do you hide it? And why you blame me? That cannot solve problems.
Okay. All right. Nti ne kra no when you blame others and in itself alone no it doesn't bring any wisdom mebwa.
No. Keep on blaming. That the person you blame him of what he did wrong. And you know what blame no? What is the solution? Ni pande wo ni mo no ye na why mistake na wo blame no. And you know who amfa akwanchefo from amfa bibia meto ha. He will go by the same time, the same thing again. But you know the other time you keep on blaming. Who the end say oh you the man say blame on Crawford na. Want to bring part of the solution.
Okay. Enti said you all can say o say Rollins and be bibi. Also obey there be.
Obey you go on. Obey
Enti no blaming Rollins for what happened you know. So what wisdom are we getting out of that blame?
The wisdom that we are getting out of that blame, maybe near them, so maybe we are them, so maybe we are them, and you can rub them. A camemi wisdom, I mean, one can make it, but it's a shall cry, and could be busy. The enemy we came, Miss a cat, a NCC ball, and Adi. They knows it. One more idea, so the any who want trouble here, or be have trouble here, a bit more back or cry, who say this is your bunting. They knows it. I didn't know how we implement it. Sometimes, you know, and you many be a honor, come Hanama away, and your Boris Johnson, and the Macassa more a town council. Yen answer your council, and you pay go on 1 year, Juman. Oh, be I in the pabonini. Ghana making them come to us 1 year, Juman, about 90%, they are there for their own distance. And you are banned, Juman, and a year or more. I'm telling you, just simple secret to be. Now, you are medical because you call Belgium. So I'm some catcher now, no Cassandra more Belgium. Now, talk about your coffee. Can I could do? Can I call me? I in our come catching some million 250 million. Can I could do your almost a can or double Azos? Me who's a cat, I had the engine capacity calculative. The double Azos on a could have Nintendo, a different car. Kete ya wake ma kan do 30 million 300 million I mean kutua. Look. And you know be come back on ube blame government no so na bia de wote ho no awo ye adwuma no people no I wo hwe so de aye adwuma no wo see with the taxes number SND car no yi di command no e ma na ka chen say roughly na MPA na me kan nyina 23 but MPA service charge ni market nkete na be 25 million e ko do ya wo say features bi wo car no ho double azos no ho no wonim ti no hey said
wo kind documentation I wo ya trotro say wo kan no double exhaust in case extra charges be o ma hwe documentation when say e wo mu de
wa hwe with the taxes number come obi a wo bo aka no ni na yi nyina be good computer no so menfi no internet say o hwe a enye sika na wo mu je na nkwa ba ho sa na be say o kire sisi ana ebi abeda so no me nyinni se be kwa ba mu ebi o nyinni ebi o we say who did you na to was you who did you na kasa sisi a enkwa ba mu ana se be kwa ba mu ana me cho no hono na eye di no ho adwa me di Ghana ho and what is saying and features we wan fan keka ka ho na say no hu ze ka no we nyina wo me bedru ye no ene ade ade me yi ne 300 million enti no nana te kwa ba se nkwa ba how can I know na unya obi ama ne mo akire ma ana obetua ne sa na ja ho ato no, woman di another week can ho or 30 if no awo soon over konan am 31 32 money di be say you we do 40 oti anye you one na wo di abufu be jaka no ho ama wo on say de wusi kane no ohun say no wo pese wuyi na ho towo but on say the road to establishing the truth and making sure say the appropriate thing is done no very costly. Right? Into the people who are able to make or bring changes in this world, you know, they suffer. They go through quite a lot. Into no, say no, over per se, kabumu be a boy chiri amount, and I say the easiest way out was so boomia or near your umumini uncle. Nana, the easiest way, no, and I said the whole thing is a Samiame or Ghana. I will fight on my own. The next person now, the man on, or no crown on the 2 dear or no so. And also be a different thing. Or no, the next person no would a man on or no crowd so better to a different thing. That's the whole thing. Tigana no Yenya and Casano. A Juma be obey a demuano and Koye. A Juma Pia will be a demubiano or so no wouldn't be a disadvantage in Abba. And Libre Pessamicumina Ahoya and me adopt a new man. And can it to one year, sir. I can. Krofo menana your friend na minta o si da wa kwati ala ne nana kanso anu nyina na ne yetiti fie ho nana kanso a busunya no wo firi ho anwan ya odu na de bag esi ho obi bedi nansa o de bag abesi ho sevalandam na obeda kwa anu asore ko enne obi esi a one na yire ne ba on the gate atum look I said esi sa asa wo Ghana obi e ton prot ya si ama kumasi a trouble ankra okọ yi wodwa che say yes say ye obi a no obi enti nam say or person within a short time will sit down one in the family tinamu nintino adwuma wo ye no onye no krem Ghana no anka say ye na wona make no about 90%. And then you do man on the crib. A 2 day Juman and Sakura tank has said the mini a kaya. A yina bano, a you know what they're saying. A rubber no, Abby Baby Bano, a year, young Falcon call back a tall rubber and the question baller. I change you be. No many Pana near dealing. No, so Tagana and Asho Musubaya. I'm telling you. And I know Pamisu will be near green grass for me. Me water hose one fan on water, you know, our catcher say, one moon water hose. We classes our 1 more show, mamma. What I, but no, we'll see, or sit down or any moon, or befa water hose. No, mamma, man, yeah, medio. Oh, but cause no water hose, and I say, I know catches a bug, water hose, and I say, you talk of tofu. And you know, on what the fat the cost side to be a 1 year where man, Nipan will be a jumo, or many panango to be. And what says to me, honintino. Me see anymore. Me see a 3-story bed. Into me wait first second. Into me what the third one. The third one no into one or what access ya. Say me cast one quiet juma or kohono. Wa better man you will be a danya warrior akofa. And I'm a friend. My friend I and one day you need me a pie and a bussy and need down or into no befa koyena. And I'm so on fan command pakro. So. Me kono so wa mama mani o wo ansere me na wa be fa yi obi adwuma me kono na answer ya na wa ka che me sa papa nti na esem sa akoto fofo eji ye ne ankasa na adwene wo ayi ni Ghana fo no 90%. I don't know but it won anti sa it won no nua to wo Ghana obi fa wa de ko be so bi nua me pa cha wa de metimi akoyisu na oba na woni ho kwa na obekwa aba 10 times kwa na onfa ne sanka just wa beto wa sere ko wa fa e ba ne sen ne de aba ne si Ghana ba ne sen Trimoting, I am one, you know. If you know, fast craft, no, a man a buffer, catching some in your papa to coin. Or also on one about farmer catches so many quasio. So, I can't so many crowd me or Cophobia. Oh, my baby, a sign yet in them. And you know, any pattern to no, I say, no, it's very difficult, very, very difficult.
You,
very, very difficult.
Oh, yeah, but do I say now say experience only in shape, but only a shape. Yeah, fine. We appreciate that. Why? Thank you very much. Why? Yeah, but that's now you can go to big man. Achibo. Offer. Open so busa question.
Oh, but the man go. My questions go.
Oba there. Okay, all right then. Busa ne. Oba there. Continue busa. We there offer. Ebusa question nti offer there we are na yakobo busa. Offer na ebusa question sisi ai. Why?
Metie wasama wo kan nyina na nso portion bi ho. Me no nya adwene, but I don't think say sustainable. What can say one na bi near friend nana in team ana odino correct
minta
nana minta osidan wo em say akwati ala say asapo obi ana no bag
akwati ala opposite of market
now ana wosa ka say enne obi esi ni dan wo the gate ya tua no sana society enya statical sata nana minta tab no na enyina ho de bia asa and it's not sustainable. Said ne nana minta woke up. Now how can you tell me? Said until you say what better do you out is Adamtina, Ufi out here, Ubia no man in the bag abyss. One no you know man that say house or say flat on Motier. Chroma United Kingdom 66 million Sano Ubiati. And it's a very peaceful society. And be and like a crack abba and then will be out to us as we're seeing die. No the gate at one. No, yes, Ubiana man no a boy raho upon teacher no. I don't know, I'm a cronu IFA. Nene woko in crassy cranoa. Shed, woko in crassy cranoa. San will be a sin fear, not or the gate at one. Indeed, Nana minta time no. Not a year of it. Nemo and yadi be sustainable. Mimi feel say problems not abano. A year, say, I see a dirty problem no. I know, by the amino yard, say a dog in the Ghana. And I'm the kind of medical say, the back always stops with leadership. Leaders are about Ghana no, for the past 50 years. You know, only a very wicked and very stupid bunch of people. Etrimoding. Then also does not then preclude to say, wouldn't mean you don't forget in Toronto. Say, one more year the right thing. It been a my example say, so we get you know get it down. nti then na obi esi ni dan no aba be fa abra what ask for permission so baby I see a place where the blame is blame no say the person society no what ya bruchi baby artist something I think we are very happy ho enye kura obi anama na odine ba ga si achiche ye prestige team kamaka aban na ahihye sa amra no ne nipa no edi so wo cross the red line no there is a consequence yeah do one consequence na eni ho obi ye bone kwa no apart so
okay so with the question I was sending you snappy na oba de enko ne ntimi ko ne
he say wo kan ne ma no e fa ba bi wo kan ne e fa ba bi na me ne nya adwen say me na me feel say eye edo eni ho no aban papa bi ba obetimi a direct ama edo no etimi aba ama obi ehun the responsibility that baby and the freedom and starting na end say ni ni sa type of leader no bi ho entina wa kan ni nyina bom sa de nya aban papa bi ba obohu say sa obi o sin wa big afa ho no that is the best given the modern condition in the 21st century no sanity yentimi trans said be 1960 na abusuan fi gra menye so say ebi o say wo beko manso maami amansaba maami isewa ba wo mo ko abusuan fo we ni we ayaka koka I don't think ukra wo bepe enye sustainable.
All right, yeah more bad yet nana and responding to us quickly na yanko bobozo ene obada nana yanko
papa what train agin chiro we na America no you go to your school no be a bit different be this can be detailed obi awo how o rating in name na America say nti ye to aba e bi nya bi nsu eda ye hihya wo say obi awo your kan wasam said den obi wo de ono your kan ye to na so ye na me che no ma me kan ye no say ye na musida na me de ye example say and ye sasase because of person kuminya ye no ye ho ba wonu wo si ye no kan na no se ne ye mu a wo firi ba bi na wo bantu wani mre se wo ye adwuma tie wo ye adwuma obewia because wo fa ba bi a wunya ba bi de wo ne meti and na wi ni kro no aba no kire se wa anyire no ho no wa nsini dan ha wa nyane dan ha wo ntumi wura wo bi fie ye de gate atu. These are certain things. Ama na ye man no. Obi aye ni bra. Baby o shebi o person wo dua. Baby o shebi a won't me fa no kra nya adwuma. Baby o shebi no. Blame no koso sa aban. But the owa aban adwuma mu no. Enya aban na be ka chen so mo kro no. But ono na yi ne conscious ne say. Adenti na me tie busu afie. Ye betumi ananse me ma me fie ye tell ye wenya ada ba ko me ma me hu e be gida no. And I tell me what for fear, you better ne mabe pame. At the answer, you my mawura with the mean film. And when I'm a young man, cosa, not ya, really, you just what. As I say, as I tell you what the whole Ghana, say 500 meters square, no one here will be mechaho. Any panorama here also. But I say, no, ye didn't yet dine, prot, a dine, a prot, a dine fun at back at Cribidi. Say, since a woman, Uchum, Ufa ya, Caswa, Uchum. Ofa hanama edu ayi fete wona ayi no nyina nka akra ho o de say ayi baby ayi Sam George ye na ayi ene ho no nyina twetwetwem enti no sometimes to come no ye de ne sa ni asasa no na dipa no so adoso de be didie ni nyina ye wodo ayi ndi because wo bi si ni dan a one room and na say two rooms no ne ma no so wo si di ama wo so be nyina wo so kosi one room two rooms sa wo so wo ba no wo so agya wo papa de no na say wo mato. This is what is going on. So eti no na me ka de asi asem so ye o man no a esera na say leader wan wo ye leader wo o man ho ba na wo do wo mu a na otimi di adwempa de implementation papa no wo mu nyina ba ye na say o ye leader o ye hwan ye o ni ye ni individuals no na me man 90% ye ni do ma wo man ye ni do ma ye ho enti na wi krono ni niam bata e koso o man ye ntimi mfa nkwale ni mu. That's my
okay. Objection. Yo, ya bedo ase onso onchechiri mu a ode asoso fan e de amaye. Ya ma bobo emre se bobo nso efese ono twan komo kakra ansa na yakọ Vogan eno mo fa bo de so. Enti bobo yenkoi
Mate yo pa we dem dasi. We nan ka ade kakra bi a ebeboa no na I will expand a little bit on your obekan but more information bi kakra mfi se me ne share based on some na wakane bi ebeboa me no na mi nyina. Ebi me experience but me kan e fa ono ne car na ho so ho na madwin chiro obo ahe we de men taking it wrongly but obit madwin ho ahwe o say ye wo program bi wa obitimi ahu how it will cost you to take your car in Ghana enti ansana obehyepo no o say covid by nipa be kɔ Ghana ebi do a omunya good experience ebi so do omunya better experience, but it is based on individual preparation obey to go to Ghana. What I know now is say with the new digitization my introduction, there's a way to assess a cost of paying for a car and send what for car na Ghana. The purchase what try na anye year. The system na is not working. Then let's complain and see how that system will change. And now say bukata mama the can enye juma. Because show experience ebi o ha wo ye ho hwe enye ye. Enti ukotua ho sika. Okay, ubetumi tueska. What best about dream musampa system is not working. Enti me pacho obo de wo de car no kono. Do you do a homework say car ni 2 hours? These are the features of the car. These are the things I'm going to put in the car. Because agent no oye nipa and oye adwuma. It's between you, the agent, and what the policy says. What I want to find out and say, sometimes you have to expose what is wrong in the system. Exposing it and say, who the right thing. Who the right thing, not the right thing in your adwuma. No, who say ampa ya dada e. But who say dada also also nipa na hwe. Intimate Toyota Land Cruiser Air Ghana. Aban so the form abeto ho. Form nini for Toyota Land Cruiser na cheso. For Azure na cheso, for we cheso. Car na ba eni se hwihim. Eni se okolodu ni magum. Eni se oye we se na fako. O de akodu Ghana wase aban. Ni o ka chemi ni o. Na mesume de ba no ni akokosi ni. Uye na wanya experience then you then go to the radio. You share say, hey, ni aban ye ni mikokoye na anye ye aban we or dada ni papa because you all can enye na oye. Then you have a second situation now. You are dealing with a businessman or no, he interface with the policy. Enti the ono kana wuti o benye de wo hu na wo kan. Because one obo de man hu nipa omo person mo ya de anye yi. System na failure mo ene one. Man hu obi a opeso okokoya de bi o enye yi system na failure no ene one. But you have to hold your okay. Meaning the system na failure. And I said the agent ne kan no e na failure. O permit ma to aso person react to so they wait my right na ma to aso begina papa so.
All right. All right. Oba de na the ebobu nso person o ka kire wo no. All right.
No problem. Okay. But what I would say is agent in our feeling. And the agents not have feeling. Because what I know is before na mo
get in touch na menchiro procedures bi never be process on Ghana. Know the process and know where the system will fail you. Mean the minimum system doesn't work perfectly. Never be failure, but unim papa no unim all right you bua any problem. But say unim no be interface no can be beach I know a big problem pa me pa enti uye ukoko hu when I am right say no say ye anye you can take the system on. In fact, eno kado jina platform bi aso a na waka hwe omo interview businessmen bi Ghana, but frustrations are no more go through. So and you will know clearly. Me makwakoso ni mani bia hwe. Ni me bi. But let's see what is working. Let's see niema hwe omo ade adentina obetimi adwuma wo Kolebu hospital. But we adwuma no gate and na toilet asay patient bo munya toilet no bribe urgent it missy fie ma no within 6 months. What is going on? Facility na cash generation unit no sika be ba ban ho no aban nya 100 600 ko nipa no botom nipa no so wi system is not working.
Until I conclude, I say you need to. One say be okay. Some baby our year last 5 years or so. Because Kumasi or they say passport office. Now glasses no one more louvers you teach one man the glasses where you look. Hapopo bobona miensa bi akeketi etuam no. Ya bie na me busa say enti sadie we so ya ban na say authority fra card de prem na say passport office ha no. The head of department in eso hwe no woye. Mama ko am ne ko ta ke say bema. O we wa dia hwe na ye ne ko na Ghana ha dia system no. Sa o ya wa yi ko awo mu fi wo be ka che say ufra broche ba ha na wo be kire say wudi minyansa ana wo be kire obi nyansa ntino. Bema mi awa no na ye wa dia ne ko be. Enti no anu na me conclude say so set it no. Free Nkoma time they see Buziano. The same Ghanaian people and a year, but none near my year, Juma collect. Then near my coso cranka crab because any power dog, any power suro, then only penny suro, only tima. Any penny tima, so boa, mammy background and catch and say, 1 yard yamawa, or no person, minia wabruches who boon 1 old year. That's the whole thing. One no. Nimiano so no this spirit say midnia I bread international me don na me ya de man na wo ka de obefa water hose get them but one no na when you access so one boy see all ya na so what you know
yo oba de
it wo work all the time
that's na man for wachi
oba de yate why ye mo ahome so na bobo ntwa so na ye san go fa Vogan mra why mobo
yo okay papa Vogan ba na opeso kwa me na di kan ko first na
no problem why no problem
okay nti o friend ba na oba obetima no betima ko straight na maba papa eni me kan ye oba de thank you for
oba ka Confucius de ni bia na
I'm coming me boss me boss will be
all right then hey now quick one board chairman say I'll say let Obadiana know that we are not managing the land resources that we have. We should encourage people to build more than 1-story house. Okay, thank you very much, board chairman. You, I'm say Vogan abo, but memo go straight away.
And me senior Vogan.
Me senior Vogan. You Vogan oh. Vogan. I'm say Vogan be no person tie keke. I'm say ana nuanu bi ho mo person mutie na mo fa warm up ansa na chire mo ba. Oh.
Okay. No problem.
Yenko Confucius there. So I say by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First by reflection, which is noblest. Second by imitation, which is easiest. And third by experience, which is the bitterest. Emudi hena bobo.
Okay.
Conducive map out use
you. After say ono oka ayibi efa wisdom wo ankasa wo explanation ho say Confucius no nime bi a wo hu wo putu ne oka no so wo dance di e kire nti last obusa yim na me busa personal definition be na ba me train it down. Anyway, okay, say wisdom is something.
It's knowing what to say, when to say it, and how to say it.
What we say, Papa? This definition I know say it emanated from you, and the whole kind of so not agent bibi so. So, enti memfa Confucius jeni me Confucius na be ye adwuma no. E ono na adwen na wa kire. Wa 3 pillars. Enti me twere ma adwen e wo ne 3 pillars no.
Okay.
Na bakono reflection so reflection no to me no and my understanding of reflection no bibi say ye fe no red line which say adibua it forced you to think. Okay, then a reflection e bi ni say personally one of the things I me disua nyansan we are so obi kan asem kire me a me de ma dwen tie be me fa anya adwuma asma obe ka chemi bia na metie a ekoto madwen mu na me a master te a calculate said ye ebe a sasem no nsusu aso etitie enti osi unimi a twemu nako fo wani hu memfo wano nka enti okoto babi na ye sa adoa na wahwe ebia na adoa no e won kyerase okoto baby na plane na wiem a wo se ne ohu wiase na ye no ne nem wiase na onim se plane to fa wiase na wode wani ahwe okoto baby na bus nam ho hospital ye clean na bia wo no hospital enye clean a odi wani enehwe nti ne bi wo a ne bi so timi sisi wakwan mu na wadwen ho miswa na Ghana your street light and you need street light adentia misha na Ghana yɛni ade bi ɛfɛ no dum so ade nti na yɛnyɛ dum so wode ato adwene nisua Ghana politician no mo na Land Cruiser mu ana mo da Land Cruiser mu ne ade na obi kɔ politics mu a ne life is different nti ne ebi a wodwendwen ho a na wode ahwɛ nti red line no it sparks something in your brain to think nti me feel say reflection no is a cause a bibi a ema wotumi dwen bibi ho but umfa nya adwuma eda wadwen mu eda o se me fa me ho adwen na imitation no eno no a dangerous e ne say Papa Small go way ne sin fe pa Papa Small ti hairstyle efe with me trinity no triangle bi no twa ne sei o twa photo a no wayi ne sin da so pepepe hey achi wonom cafe ama osin ahye so I was here ashi also who Papa Small e o ko twa o si e professor ebi let's enko you hey imitation ebi so ne say obaha ene say papa wada na asesa ho awo mpa inti hitting bill na ade obakodu judge wa she wig wa she coat kese pa wa you say oh we introduce democracy we introduce wig system e wo Ghana wasimiti tamale eye 40 degrees rule of law na judge na she wig no wa she batakari eye atade esiso ne konyi no de ti ho o miteti Papa Small say eno Sunday enye you hwe this is the part of your platform so when it comes to summary and giving understanding of issues or simple asema me metima kan be 1 minute you know if on the 10 seconds be summarize we say na ko oti anyi na so kokosua no committee ti am hwa wonam bebu asena obeka no ono obeka no 1 sentence it will make a point obeka 3 sentence enye adwuma intimidation de me no me mfa anya adwuma na mo imitation no your friend say a cause to think. So the first 2 points, you know, reflection, any imitation in an adibia may I'll put them into one. Say they are things they adibia a catch the jinaho jinhui. Now let's come to experience. So na experience, you know, and no one chichemu bebre. Inti I'll go to 2 levels pe. Papa, level 1 and they say enye me bia usua no a guide. Papa, only the meaning of the word memoir. Now, oboade can say be I'll reflect on it. Na until I make me expand with it. Often the word meaning of memoir MEMOIR. E ade abofo yusu papa okroma pa. Na yemma no ye yusu na yen try as e bit ma yusu. Ye de na nke de ye announce story. Anyway, say na say na announce story nso yentimi yusu. Na ansabe ba memoir so no papa de o kire me driving okroma asemba ko no ka kire me. I said, where are you? I said, I'm from Ghana. I said, how long have you been in this country? I said, 3 years. I said, in UK, documentation is important. Even if document is rubbish and is in the bin, actually go and take it. Papa na catch them. No, Busan said, Papa, I don't know who is up away. No, see you an experience all living in UK for 45 years. I don't know, documentation. That's my Papa na catch them. Na Papa Small make memoir asemi. Memoir no on your definition no.
Bobo, my main can consider why a historical account or biography written from personal knowledge.
Very good. Apa, you for 3 more. What's na UK 55 years. What's na Ghana? Or pension or Ghana or dream. There is something he has done in life that has made him who he is now. Experience is a guide for prosperity. But you operative word no. Experience is a guide and a pathway to prosperity. Na guide na quite a light. Light no. Who be any case it me to wani ungu kwan. Who be any yesu a it me ma kwan na okọ. Enti me wo fa twim start so o kasa. We are brantie o person twim plan wa twim plan da. O person worry wa worry da. O person onye sika da. Even at his pension is enjoying modest life. So that is a guide. We a young person. Kuku Bedwado. He has led some life in UK. When you go to him and you want to understand certain things, or the Obe Kachiro, Papa Smalley, have a good understanding of life in UK. If you find him as a consultant, he can change your life and destiny in UK. And the experience gives a lot of guide to us. Papa memoir no, the abroad they develop more country. They say they write the memoir to expose secrecy of life. I didn't make us, Papa Smalley. Yeah, Bruni, Ghana, he's not prepared to share certain information. But certain environment, those informations, when you say it, you don't have a backlash. There's no stigmatization. No, if I could feature him, ever can't symbol on the radio. Some people didn't understand him, they pick him on. Now, if you almost started a narrative on one life experience of because you're one-on-one. He was saying those things, said a bear, wow, would be too awful. Now, it was characterized. Now, when you do that, what happened next and say, when I'm on the platform, you ask me personal questions, I don't want to answer. And no, ayaja or a akayema ashe. Because in the society, when you speak out, we learn. When you speak out, we learn from our mistakes. Shekroma, ubitimi ye bema. Sebi be na bema wu. No be kan story ni na kwan bema is we. Obuwa ka kobo ne ba. He's ready to obuwa chacha. Nima be brave nti they are ready to go to politics crowd kroma say memoir no. Oye adwuma ko nyana da bia o twetwero and the prime minister by my office. Prime Minister catcher me say nkuku nipa. Prime Minister kaseme konkoje bribe. Mo atwetwe nyanti achi no we lazy information na. American will say they declassified information. But anti experience and say document it now or share. Now say there's an open space. It doesn't give consequences. It help progress society. Into chroma say people who change society no. They become victim. Fair. Mobile phone issue we omwa obi issue mobile phone or driver aboneba amaneba wunu omnom ye campaign near the mranaba oba bi wo ho na be ma ko repu no na odi akọ near the way aba near kasi the kokota oba no kwant min kasa ntino the onus is a man to prove beyond reasonable doubt so obi so also o wa no ahwe autism ne banya autism na wa hwe ayi ni nyina process akwa no ko ni nyina tu no a campaign ni aya na ban twesika to ho oba bi wo so a lesbian ono o feeling for oba obi so a gay ni feeling no no wa force aban na de mraba. So if we share our experience without victimization, without any cause, papa, it helps to change society. Share my amamu ebui Papa Smalley. Look at the experience. One, make take it yourself. What the independent from Kofo time 2008 all the way to 2020 elections abano onya wedawo 2% on crossway. The first highest night I think 2000 or 2012 and munya 2%. Ghana Crocker independent in Abom Kromunya 4% that. Yeah, running the system way. And so look, he's an intelligent, well-informed man. But Obilibus or passion say Ebe no for chums said there be independent project no where DHR any year. Now we have some people in Ghana who still believe in independent project. Say they have answers to the problems now. Anna, history so say. Papa Smiley, independent, Uncle Siaga. Now you go on the radio. And this in your MPP, and this in your MPP, my uncle Twaba. Papa, Homo, one of Bessa Bedias, no Baba say, Emma. Enti say, if experience should be a guide, and you also be catcher or say, Baby Ujinano, Sheye, because one shall be Jina Wache and Sanati Mudaba. And you know, maybe there have to be another way to look at the problem. Is it the case, say, Obian champion reforms in Ghana? What is the experience? Experience, you say, as of 2012, it cost 86,000. 2012 and 2016 elections, you have to spend on the average 86,000 to become an MP. 2020 election, 120,000 to become an MP in Ghana. Your basic salary is 12,500. Your count salary no 4 years in Boma in basic no with that condition of service in do sakana boy. Now, anti MP or the politics now, there's much money in it. So all your project experience will tell you that as you fight a system that will reduce money in Ghana, I will not waste my energy. Oh, we were for about way. A quan way yet. We on your unqualified near pointing. Mania. Obe Kasa or Kuma cha in the big. It will not work because the psychology of the Ghanaian voter when demands a son to certain level of understanding, things will not happen. And things will happen when we reduce the monocracy in our politics. How do we reduce the monocracy in our politics? It means that there's something called Section 574. That says, Ghana, your politics, and it says, Kasem, yes, sir, the trading room, or NDC, or MPP. Unisika, you cannot be involved in the decision making. And yet this can also change Ghana in Adwin or beko demonstration a kotua baobwa independent on to Mauda. And why not say yen fighting system na Emma Nipa Oko party premise na fesika enkum said the beya ordinary Ghanaian ne values no ebesisa. Nipa na otifie no onwa na esako politics mo. Enya so above for Papa Smiley. So above for be any or it is a leader. No? If leadership fails you, society must rise up to the occasion. Why is it that when there's a leadership failure, society cannot rise to the occasion? It means that top-down approach has failed. We have to look at bottom-down as well. Who are the people on the top? The people from the bottom. That goes up. What are the experience? Papa Smiley. Fair. Unim rural banks for Ghana. And you're buying the control.
Never go and find out. What do I know to my and why? Near cover organs.
Okay, 50 seconds. Go and find out experienced people goes to become board chairman of rural banks. Bribe against here. Ghana GFA, what the Ghana MOMOSOMRANA do bankrupt the nation. Into institutions outside government are even more corrupt. If we don't begin to change our mindset, if we don't let experience guide us, Papa, we'll get into the ditch. But that's it.
Dankishon. Just as I was about to let Vorgan also come in, Vorgan at home and I they were out of form. Ever train Vorgan, however, na one so I can add kama. Ewo asemwa Bema Confucius. Ekaye no ho na bubu bonchire mu ofachuma kanedie obade na enso akabia fine Patricia enso akabi ofabodi nyanka bi obeba abeka bi Vorgan aba ye hwese Vorgan ebetimi at yenka no akabia we have about an hour and 20 minutes and you're upon 7 o'clock making way for hour of awakening and empowerment within the hour and 20 minutes you can certainly join us. Confucius was say. Confucius asem kese pa na o kan was say. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Experience. Mediama Doku was say is the best teacher. Name the school fees na expensive. Papa. Vaughan, Bamazuo.
Adrian Kese.
Na impom ti seminar.
Nyame adomnia. Network na ndi mo so mentime kan kese.
Say asem kese usu dimi kan kese. Mi wa so sen ka kan. I was all kan. Oh. Ja, e ho na didi fa me boa. Na said you usi kan no so usu ntimi kan. And how different is it from someone? He feels his belongingness to a certain political party, and I say his association with a particular government. A whole no did free, when something inappropriate is happening now, or also empeso. How different is that from that one?
Okay, this is how different it is. And yeah. Mean to me and criticize it. I can only advise the responsible team to work at it. And me and me juma wo hono mean to me be gina bedwam na me criticize say nya me nye ho hwe. I was say me san koye ho adwuma. And me ye ho adwuma, you the person who is working on it. How then do you come back now as an be criticize it? Wo na wo ye ho adwuma.
Okay.
And you nim say asem no wo ho but won't me nka. Ejuma na wo say okoye na tell say you din na okoye keke. That is my way I'm coming.
Oh, I see. Enti obi a yemfa ne sanse me de obi a man say party bi ana say aban bi e wo so no. So ɛhɔ no no so bi a ɔno so hu no say odidi free, right? Enti difference I wo mu ne say in this particular case kind of the end of the what suggest and I say you one way or the other and you've been telling them as to what they can do in order to put things right. Maybe what?
Emails baby, I may chase my company and say my networking.
Okay. Into one they feel like say affiliation to a party or a government more even if they can't criticize outside that, they should also be pointing solutions to the people in charge to fix things. Maybe what?
Of course, and no sir, no, and in Kansas and Cobejna, almost Bejna, but I can't just say I'm fixing you can't say I buy in yard now, or only say, oh, now did you know what chair? Oh, penny microphone is said, then they beat me. I found. Because we want to make a count, and in as much as we say assembly no prayer, no want to make a count for no number criticize him opinion, but also call for solution. When you say they also call count criticize them, and you say they are on how did it also be say na my shiny any there, and not the employee.
Beautiful Vaughan. We are champion.
Now, met me up on social media for this networking here, but it won't solve the problem. The solution will be for me to chase my people like I'm chasing them, and I have plenty emails. So it's giving me plenty assurances. So I'm just waiting for them.
Good one there. Good one. Yo, Vaughan. The better was it. Where the near the chum keke me boy. Na said we say yeah no ma so manage ho pa I hope say when 18 so they will learn something out of it. Confucius was it by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First by reflection, which is noblest. Second by imitation, which is easiest. And third by experience, which is the bitterest. Vaughan, who do you pa na I tell you so? Method dia na I tell you so.
Nipa ba so nyame my achede bebre. In all these experiences no, in all these three no, there are some we can easily do that will come naturally to us per wisdom. Some we may have to imitate because ye knew nim de na deda. So the only way to learn will be for you to imitate what somebody is doing. Imitation could mean you going to school to learn. Imitation could mean you going to have a practical approach to whichever thing you are learning. They are all good ways of learning, but individually we have our capabilities and how we learn. If you take somebody like me, all the make out school them now my books say what you are seeing in Anna so means but all the make out field so the same thing that what book no mono. Oh the year na me fa me nikeke enhwe me ma lectures for me de me nikeke behwe me dane me ho amekwa the same thing actually. Because me so saa na me so me nyame bo me de mani ho a eno anu me sua na mekọ obi nso so sua no sua. And as human beings we should just identify which one works properly for us and work accordingly. Because yes, experience obi experience no they will leave all the experience. Says here you yes we want kwasiam penny ho. Nka nipa so de wu nyi no experience into be hunu nyansa. But there will people nkrofo omo nyini still omo kwasiam penny. In as much as experience also is who you so bro for me. Also experience is what?
Any a bitterest, and then bitterest.
It works well for some people. It doesn't work well for some people. So you just have to check which one of them works well for you and then work with it. Not so interesting.
Also interesting, no. In fact, also interesting. A toasum pa. Nature say, any straight course. There are instances we will see a reflection. A bit my wisdom, right? There are instances imitation and so bit my idea my wisdom, and in some cases and also no experience and the idea and a mouse our wisdom, no. So
you are learned, I am gifted.
That's right.
So,
Obia, in fact, say, okay, we just the fan who can say, a man for a hippo no pa. So, a man for hippo no pa. Inti, and no be fan imitation, na say, dear him, because we go hippo no be out there or they are upon the game. So, and no be fan say, no fan say.
And no, let me once again use myself as an experience. Now, me so me should be pa, but no group yet send this.
Okay.
But I dare no money say if you send a phone, I am normal or banny bear me dakeke. I won't even download.
Okay.
Me started downloading and me say just a normal one. I won't download. But if it's a skill, a style, be a me share many one. I'll download and learn the skill and practice the skill.
Morgan, watch him at me, Marty, me, man. Watch him at see me, Marty, me, man. Any tea. Oh, Intino. Intino. Oh, answer. Let's say,
I mean, download it, and other ones in some download. Intino. I don't just download all because I have porn. If you are, me check home name password. Into me, have me on here.
Into star now. Yeah, I will download. No, Nina, what me? I imitated there.
Oh, Nyamia dum, Nyama, my imitating.
Nyamia dum.
Aye.
One more time. You, Morgan, you down so I say, also DBS, oh, name John. Na me be I come up. Morgan, and also Confucius, as some our cattle honor. wabɔ yɛ nkyerɛmu paa wɔse pono no ɔno so hwɛ bi paa na mmom sɛ ɛba ne phone so a ɔhwɛ a na sɛ star no sɛ yana first sɛ bi ɛba yana uhu ani no kakra nti ya uhu deɛ ɛkɔ soɔ no so ansa na ɔbɛ download no ɔhwɛ sɛ new style bi a obetimi nso imitate na ɔno so ayɛ dɛbɛ ɛde ayɛ adwuma na mmom wɔ sɛ deɛ wahwɛ ne nyinaa no nyame adom dodoɔ na nyame adom dodoɔ na watimi ayɛ dɛbɛ watimi ayi su saa star ne nyinaa fɛfɛɛfɛ Confucius asɛm a ɔkaeɛ no ɛne yɛ nyinaa yɛ bobo ho fanfan wɔfa boadi so ɔbɛ sɛ ɔka ketewa bi nti yɛnkɔ wɔfa boadi so owi a kapito na ɔnso waba nso wakyerɛ wadwen kama kwabena Deputy.
Papa, me bacho, happy birthday na. Me say me bacho mbuza Bogyae, say mbuza hadi yeshia de. Bogyae kan say kwasampeni na ye ka say kwasampeni ya. Hwan ni kwasampeni? Kwasampeni ye hwan. Is poncheche as we na say gabe ya minti kwasampeni ya.
Ka so bi kwasa okay, kwasampeni
ye hwan ya.
No, okay. All right then. Bogyae, me mo abam.
Ene kabna we de ni tetia. Inka ushia peni bi a ti mo dwen a se kan ne kan from we akara na ho na be yo say we a wanyi ache adwen da ne tirim but mpenifo ne bi wo ha ne kodi nkomo a kasa be fi de no mu aba no wo da ne ho asem be kan ne say we de onim nyansa ana
o ene ne kwa champagne.
Thank you. Ono wenyi so onim nyansa kasia
Dabi Bogyae
na kwa na say kwa champagne twi o nkyere mu say bi
Dabi ka say obi ye kwa champagne a obi a wa mobra no ono na ye kwa champagne
na
obi onim nyansa
obi a wa mobra na ye hwan
obi a wa mobra onim nyansa ngaso mobra
Dabi enya sa na tie so bi wa bobra nso onim nyansa eno nje se onim nyansa eno sa kwa champagne enya na se kire ne se de o de to ye no di na beze nje na beze me hu de we a
okay all right then say ye wonu anum so ho no ma mo so bitima kire o ma dwen kakra e wo asem we hu ti no deputy twam ye why ene me bo mo dia no ma why last 45 minutes no na ja so atoto amanfo anu ama me fan ene yenko kapito ho e dabi ofa boadi sorry ofa boadi ba maso
advocate papa me wo juma me kaka krebi
you ene yenko why ne kaka krebi me yenko why
ai kakra na me kan se na me tie ai ensem na mo kan pa na se ensem ni bi ba mu ana e kire madwene em se ba ko ai mini obobode na ba ko de em se question no usa bisa oba de mama ni je pa ewo sa question ho wo se ti se kwabra e ka se e kwasempa na ase kire no ebi na yeso ye kire me no afese na bi bisa se na atwom ase ne sen na me hwere fie no mo kire mo me kra na e ya to bia me ta ka batna me nti ase na nya yi sa ase entira ase nyina ne se o ye o si yan left na mo ko right na sa de no ye obeka no ye na opposite enti sa mo na o mo kire mo ofi na no so nko anti na me pese me de pa but me question de no ene de na me nti ase no ye bobo de se em se ye nua bobo start na sem de kan asem fa ofa obo ade so oko o send fie ne car o mo check wie oba ye no na mo si 250 later ne ko si 300 ema me bra for so pe e kan na sama chire mu se e bi ade no be na system e bi so na unim it at the end of the day no se unim ene chire mu nyina ko si se eti ne betima ba se no enye system no na mu enipa na o ye no agent no as issue na me expect say my brother and as me new panyin obo ade be ja to say agent because ade ne de ensem ni go oni pa ne be kan o di kan hu ba bia efi but de na me question de na bobo de na me ntese so kan bi say uko Ghana na hu system no se ne tie now ko now share na say anye a year then ya na esisi wo betima be fa video no aba and say why video and say waba radio so no be kasa but enche e wo ha na me hu say oba bi be kasa e wo airport senior omusi treaty no yi menua panini bo and say menua bobo ya esa be ka say no entesa na you know so bi wo na wan nya ne no ma yi a oben so be ko no na ye blemu ema ni defend ya ma me no ne nsem obeka no me kai pa ne fa ya kra preso kakra enti se ni pa na sa babak se me ko na se ma fa kwan no so me ma hu se me kwan ma fa kwan no se ma me die wo se wa check bibia me ma hu se ma check bibia me ko na system na sign asisi me na me ba beka enye the same nipa na no so be sa kwa ba beka say no asem na make an crentisa because the American say because ebia no call ye no nipa okonya no ene ba bi okosi ye no anya ne say because Ghana system ni dey enim say a system ni dey ya twa to but it depending nipa abekọ kosi so ye me de ofa kofi ene ono ankasa ne dey ne example say e wo metim say omukọ Ghana na omukọ akoye ID card no ofa kofi kotua ska emo no ko sunya no wan tuahwe eno no enkyere say ebia ofa kofi no wan hwehwe system ni mu anase wanye we anase obi anye na adwuma yentia but the same system no it is ade na ekosi ye no the same system na frustrate baako for kofi beka ne ha no bebrebo na seniam etidi na kyere ye se na ono anipa no so ba beka kyere na se me ko na anye ya mentimi mfa video ensi me so na menye mahu so obi so ye bi ema ya bo na seniam ha eti no eba sa na mentia se na se ye be me hu se ne me sinka ne twi se traditional se sen wo ono ne kasa nim to me no sana me hu no
okay all right bo
ba ne sa
o pese bo respond na o achire ho on respond ma na
o ma no betima mu kaka
aja
o betima mu kaka
propaganda ne de ne propaganda
ha de ne propaganda o leba se bo na ntina me mbese me ya no ama no ntino bobo na mu wa hase
aja bobo betima chire
nti yama bobo mra
na ai ofa ai so
okay oba so ka ba ku bi ansa na bobo ati aba o
ma me nya no nka
bobo chen why
odi blame no ma agent no e kwa ben so na ofa so de blame ni ma agent say ada so ko hwehwe mu ehunu say no scan agent na ache no no bu no enu nti na o say idea no de o de blame ni be ma agent ana se kwan ben won kire say o ha yesuan because me crowd person de ka kofi na mu say ebia agent ni bu no by kwan we so na papa fa mu hu say agent ni bu no na yesu yetimetu hwana mo because idea no beginning no kan o say okọ fie no mo ko check bibia na 1000 later ko 1001 but ye kan ma na bagitum say no enye system no na asisi no but agent no eti kwa ben so no fa so hu say agent no na ye nyina so yesu ade e wo ha ye boy ho so so ye mabisa on chere experience but we bisa yes na on chere experience ye mfa enye
yo
answer bi o mo de baba bi ami
uti oh all right bobo bremo briefly na afi yenko capito so
ai memenda we na mene abi one platform bi so eno bi be ka say ai a greater courage minister ni agp no omunye correct kra omunye hwehwehwe kra omunye say ena obi buta na nye papa ye na obi so bono ba so why ade be kwan reporter na si discreet we say no ma hu say say we as obi awadwen da ne team apa hu say o platform we as na me kasa ai man kan Chinese me kan twi asam me kan so I was straight to the point. The point is say obi be ka asam cho say me e now ko test na say nye e you have to challenge and expose the system. That's all I said. Say ube kan bibi na ube twist manu a no hwe bia obetwe afa ho ye eja ye na magana ye nkoso da no ye chie nipa no ye twa ntoro na ema we me wo ha ya o nko ba bia nso obi etima dane manu aka se no foforo asma meka nya ne say aban eba na aban be catch say say my digitization the process we have to na okokoye na say nye no kra then you have to expose the government say the o kan nye sanity say ya na meka yo now you are dane manu say baby koye oba de me kan ya say me makọ Ghana ni bi minim protocol ye dey good in place enti go by the protocol o go by the protocol na sa anyi ya na wo de abeka say de e kan no enye nokre me beka say Ghana card enye we say no e di machinje wa the prince de be to so say ABCD ye me kan na nyina na say ye wo processor yetimi hu ka kwan be fa so be costo na wa you car e wo Ghana ansa na do car ko wo pese wo do car ko a hwe sa na muntu no utu sa na mo na se enye papa no hu se de ne de wo koye no ansi wuye ye mabeka kire wo se kwan we na fa so yi car o fa sa kwan so anyi wiye the other system no enye papa the sound system enye papa then you have to expose the system. What is the contradiction in this? Well, papa, when you know I've been through all these things to 2014 and man who said no credit power Ghana any principles is not part of our politics. We have skewed our mind with a bound of contradiction to the extent that when somebody even says something, we try to squeeze it to score political points. A basa pasmale, a many people take stand and say, I'll go by this way. Opa, education, ubia shuenfu ubia ho. So, ubi person kwa Ghana kwa bibi. Ebi na mikita kiyosin wo Ghana he's gone through certain experience being an accountant. Obetim ni ashe. Mr. Kuku Beduado akwa Ghana. Obetim ni ashe. Problems na one. We take the problem, then we digest the problem. We see where the objectives are. Ebia BBC and ekoso. The BBC ekoso see no entisa. Na entisa no. Na se nyama na ye enye papa na ekoso. So politician be catch we say to anamo ABCD may amount. Now to anamo ABC no wanyama wa. You have to expose the politician. So where is the contradiction? Eja o tisuna make us see here o. Nko ba bia o. And so abase samano see here. Nti se meni anka me respond to her. You see the picture you have created? This is what makes our politics mad.
Okay. All right. You see, say the old canon, right? Say the nipa be say 1,000 ebijina has see ya. Oh. Obi ani said you be see atiase. So you tum sa.
Opa me jitum sa.
Aha, enti no. Yem fa ne said
you no to the nipa naka.
Said you
on che the nipa naka.
Dabi said you no tiase no. Oh. Ana obefa asubusa question no. Right? Enti no. Instead say bia obeka say bia wachia wa no. Right? E wo say o check it the enti e ma ne tiase e ko ne kasa mu sa no. Right? Because wasema wo kan yin si ebusa enuanom e wa afidie su nyina say no tiase e ko ne kasa mu a obi ade be different. Enti no yenya santi ase ne say wasem bia wo beka bia no people will have a different interpretation as to what
will be a contradiction or my experience or my example. Contradiction is say was oba kasai me see oba we say na makan bibi. So he's comparing specific event that he is contradiction.
Ana what you say
oba na asem oba kan no immigration policy and COVID we say and I mean the protocol in place and if the protocol is not followed Papa, I'm not to defend anyone. I say what it is and what I see. Say the one entisa, and the young said the only, but the one entisa. In the other na ubi be catcher say, may I buy me see me the adifita bisia oko he tuntum. Then you have to discredit say the all kind of no correct. So when you start comparing things, Papa Smiley, I've said something today. I've said something before. You have the ability to analyze both and compare. But you are making a statement based on a premise, narrative, and conclusion.
You, Bobo, you better was it. What it? Me sure say when so of a body, a better as I call the casem. As to said you will see Ediafa, I call the casem. We will say it's entirely up to him. Mami hena kapito we just watch it. Papa. Misemo I say kapito ene wa comport no ho pa we just watch it.
Papa say ajabodi asem na emi no e bia duty asem no na me ni ho nti.
Oba de na ni ho no obetima kire no mu ama no. So
ene ka me betimi aboa no Kampesa me boa no said duty some na be a chese be a bit na be catch say ubetwe duty 1 cedi. Maybe or chan be na kasa ko 2 cedis be a 1 pesos.
Say
Ghana
omo the dollar na benchmark me boa.
Yeah, the dollar and the check it is the dollar and the check ni be a ne. And there's some no from Monday to Friday. It is a be a duty no. You starting on Monday rate the betria and one a betria could see be a Friday. Monday they are changing at the 18 say be a catcher of Friday and I call and be a Monday as I use another rate where you bit difference between sanity. Why?
Okay. All right then. That is one way. I'm yen na capital so no so kebi. Why? See any snappy.
Yo, Mati, dear card who tema habo dear na mo kan wasem no. Ade ba ko a metie mo ache na so obi anka ho asem. Me kai pa say Tamana President Evans Mills were president no pay surprise visit to government facilities. One of them, or he visited Tema Harbor and what kind statement to be said. And somewhere across our harbor, no, and yeah. Now, one notice here who said, will be by year Juma, a year, Tema Harbor, within 3 years, no atrocities will see die. Abraham pay intimate soon until he identified to say corruption a war. Nemum enye agent ko nemum the corruption na wo the government officers and immigration for na wo no then so it mean in common I put it down say a bind body woman him say there is no consequence for anything that you do in Ghana from Atamils year 21 year 2012 almost 9-10 years in and so still the corruption is still going on there and will be answer say we free or Mahama by ABD 4 years, I could for about 5 years. Still, the corruption is still going on there as it were in 2010. And yet, clearing agents for problem. It's a problem with corruption by government officials at the Tema Harbor and Takrade Harbor. And government in Kwani beat me a stop for so many years. The NT Nipa Bakoranko to prison. And they said, I put for a two cities or about thing. They are still Minoka, so almost so much. The NT police in Bianco to sell. They all know say me and I have to take the government to do that, and they are not doing it. So the buck stops with leaders, and so far we have had very bad leaders in Ghana.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Yanko Capito, hey, na Capito. So ancient Adrian or Confucius and semi home. Confucius asem na on say asem ba kupu and so a baby and same bibre debe e de kire yintie Capito bamaso
again kaso
beautiful empom to then
on you very good empom you because I boko na meboa it's not very good
are asasabra what asasabra
no COP26 climate change what is really disturbing me in my mind is that Madagascar, they are in permanent drought. I honestly never realized that at all. Serious challenges in Madagascar, whereas we have got neighboring African countries, but nobody's helping them. They have not even got water to drink. They're very serious. The COP26 may hear a lot of speeches from a lot of world leaders. And when they resign, they say, no. I think the worst place on earth must be Madagascar. I didn't see many Indian. International community which me even though Ghana we are a poor country, but when they are poorer than Ghana.
I see. I'll do a little bit of research into that, but in just a jiff, Diana, I'm more alcohol in that permanent drought now. What is cause?
There's no oasis there. There is no oasis in that desert. No oasis at all. God knows how they live. There is no fertile place in that kind of desert. A nice place, life be at all. There's no hope there. You can't see any grass there, nothing. In the Ghana didn't hear what no. I think we are comparatively we are in heaven, but we don't know. We don't know that we are in heaven at all. Madagascar did woman tea.
Desert now all can one seven. So almost desert is different from Dubai ne Arab for the desert no.
Dubai, they tried to undesert it. In Dubai, they have undeserted it during the sun. So it's a fertile place now. The whole world goes there. Yes, you know what I mean? It's no longer a desert. I hope Libya, the same. Gaddafi did well. So, the issue of a issue in me. No moment, as a Christian, I am Yakupan, what me a brie a quine up to be a quanta. No way, dear, no one person Yakupan won't be a quantum or mount because it's not nice.
Okay.
A kid who was about under 2 years now, they say he looks like a baby who's just been born. To me, and turning the head to one side. To me, turning the eyes onto the other side. You know what I mean? I was having my meals at that time, man. I've got to forget about the food. Because they have no even food to eat at all. For them, eating food is a dream. God knows why they are still there.
I see.
In African countries around. Will be ambua.
Capito, what's my what can ya no ana medibe jina so na mabusa Confucius asama wa kan ye no na ode akere wadwene e wo ho, right? Or say
absolutely.
By 3 methods we may learn wisdom, and I'm very certain say what you saw no it made you learn some wisdom, right? Or say first by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Emudia he ana ohwa what tell you so pa what tell you so emudia he.
Let me using it now. Because it is all part of humanity. You cannot have one and against the other. You can't prefer one against the other. You must get all of them together. You have not done a good job. So reflection, quite good. You think about that kind of situation, compare yourself, assuming that you are in that sort of type of situation. How would you get yourself out of it? Experience is right under your nose. You are experiencing it. Would you like it or you don't? If not, what do you think you can do about it? So you said something about wisdom or what? Did you say wisdom? Wisdom. I think as and when we grow in wisdom as well. I.e., wisdom we can derive a experience. Experience a win, would you see an answer? Because say I can pray. Me one day you could name do 11 or 10. Me catch him and I say a stupid girl. What I say? So she don't answer. I told my grandmother say, me no more mommy. I didn't give a damn. Do you understand? Because I was angry. Yeah, because I was not wise. Me catch him and me no woman, so a stupid girl. And the reason is that me book let me see onto new one map, and she mixed up the pages, which is always one school party. The left, right, never saw a stupid girl. I remember that. That time I'm cast or mama me damn for which I say you keep questioning the saying or takwa. Because it's my mom's friend. Never I'm to a grandmother.
Did you get a chance to apologize for that?
Oh, which kind of apology? One catch your mammy, into mammy didn't punish.
Oh, debut, and say, and your man, so catch your mammy, I said, but I'm rebel now who say, Sadia, oh, yeah, it wasn't appropriate. Well, when did you realize that? And was she around when you realized the Sassam now kind of?
Oh, no, it was not around because, beer, tea. Central region. That's one oil business or for shoe area or big area. No, she was a main baker in that big area. For shoe, I think for shoe and those areas. No, it's all No. No one to see. From time to time. You understand? It's about 5 minutes. How do you know the difference? Do you understand? I thought it was my mom's friend. So I remember last time I catch him wife, I said, hey, we a bad boy, pal. So, and see, there was no EBR for apology. Because they didn't put my back against any wall at that time. Certainly, I was not wise.
Oh, okay. Nice. Usa. Okay. All right then.
Let alone my grandmother. So, what kind of cry? You feel good.
Okay. Personal experience. Yo, na Capito, just a quick one before I hand over to you. The second deputy. Na Bobo entry mu no say na oka bibi say from experience we've realized say the independent project so of a coffee chum kra so I cancer asem no say independent project no idea bia although some people still believe in it but enya dia feasible in our modern times now. Maybe in a couple of years time to come no be our independent project will pick up but some people still believe in that. When we talk about the independent project, I don't know if one war parties in Kuma no so no they will all fall under the independent project now. What is your view on that? More call several times on PPP no. What wisdom have you gained and that wisdom now am gaining no. In what ways to alter the way you do things?
Oh, that is a great question. I mean, it is helping us a lot. We have tried since 2012 and 2016 and 2020. The same results come out. That we have realized that the two big political parties, there's no way you can break them down. So, if not that, also there was history behind why these things are happening. Personally, it does not surprise me because now, Papa, they know we see people in Papa. Let me feel CPP office. They documented a lot back in Canada since you took come me and minimum. Do you understand? So I could see that a young people because at that time, implement on MPP, excuse me, it was not only relevant. It was not relevant for JB down whatever. They were not relevant because Nkrumah was a very powerful person. And the party, so he found it a good. Mind you, he was a political scientist. He was not an ordinary guy. He was not a lawyer. He's not one of them. You know what I mean? He knew what he was doing. So you see the education, then indoctrination. The United States, the UK, and Manchester, there was Indian community, the Afro-American community. What build up itself, Marcus Garvey's ideas, Papa in Martin Luther King, on him Papa and something. Independence, they came to Ghana except Bogyae and Gebidampa and Obachibilamte because they disagreed. They only say independence. What I say, man. So that man came brutal. Obasanjo status of Yejman until he was removed after several coup attempts or whatever. And see, he coming forward, you know. Papa, and then I me interview and do 13 hours. When he was dying, when you had cancer, God knows, almost stage 4. No. Then Crawford 1971. Then Crawford is my phone. One call Professor Bogyae in office. He was the prime minister. Because I said, Marshall, not in the chair, Conakry, Guinea. He was a trade union secretary. It's called J.K. Ampa. You can check it out. Ono no hwe nkroma oni nkroma wa yedi ko Romania bra uwi asa papa ne obalanda ha. What I say? One best said Mr. Busia said Kwame is dying, but a person won't work. You know what Busia did? Also to hell with it. I'm not having any of them. In fact, he was right. He was President Busia, Prime Minister Busia was right at that time, 1971. You see, there's no way. Oh, Nkrumah will see her in there and now because Nkrumah see her. Like a city before airport, I swear to God. See people who have returned. Nkrumah would have returned in 1971. I learned from that. Busia was correct. I'm not condemning him. But certainly, Mr. said, Busia did the right thing. I would do the same thing. Okay. Because CPP did our party be a until I champion Butu, and because of the Nkrumah back. But Okin we and Nkrumah will still be cancer almost stage 5. What do you say?
All right.
But so start your question, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, for you, will understand me. I'm very sorry. Now, party also the going on. I name Voga. Voga no
I just wanted to find out from you, say the experience, right? In your experience in 2012 and 2016 and 2020, right?
2020. Yeah.
And we are not be from that experience and said the independent project or possibly small parties coming in, a no win at this present moment that we find ourselves. Maybe in a couple of years or in a couple of decades time, and sadly, feasible.
And after the independent already there are splintered groups apart from maybe one or two people are Udikenum joy woman independent. Ghana, we are not ripe or civilized enough to contain independent politicians apart from Mr. Harry Sawyer. Harry Sawyer was the greatest independent candidate in Ghana because he was a loaded guy. You know what I mean? Apart from him, I don't think we can contend with any independent business. But what I've done, you know what I've done already. I thought about it. I thought about the experiences. There's no way. See people need film. Let's see people that's all. No, you form in a party. No, the GCPP. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ayarganum Nadina PNC. Now we are the same thing. We are CPP children.
Okay.
So I have written, say we should get back together. In fact, we were doing this. My party was part of it. Yes, you who PPP, CPP for, you who PNC for. When we call several meetings up and down. Now, sometimes, you know what I mean? It's very difficult to put black people together.
Okay.
Or for us to reason together.
All right, then.
That's what it is now. It's not going to be decades. You never know. You know, give ourselves about 3 years, almost things will change. Okay. It's never going to be the same again. Okay. Because the same market will be about out. You see explosion. We are going to tackle them. They are not going to be NDC and NPP. It's not going to be a plain sailing for them again. God forbid. It's not going to happen. You just watch the page.
All right, then.
Yeah,
we look forward to the miracles that can manifest itself. Why?
Miracle. Do you believe in miracles?
normal. Fine. Okay. We
I tell you before I go, the greatest miracle in Ghana is Sewakutu Anna. So your friends Sewa something.
Why are they?
My your friends Sewa.
Why are they?
Sewa only miracle, no.
Have you done?
On what twist president needs to president? Why am I? What you say?
Yeah,
only she's the only.
Vehicle na quite unfortunate. I'm de as if you didn't my second deputy now also to a far hodnum, sir. Anyway, I'll hand over to say. Second deputy.
So,
what you are some assistant, me.
Thank you.
All right then. Second deputy.
Oh yeah, some kind of fancy America.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
Just as fancy.
Second deputy. Oh.
Papa, me wa ha na. Mr. Kitua say we be aba baby.
Say ja on e kan o say we be na any miracle no.
Papa, you can say what say me say ye nyina say apon a ye nya ne mfa baako bi nka ho ne nto no say wa because me can say na say vice president bi ni say we be so afa baby. Na we say we be so me say din say wa no.
Say power. Say onyumtini bi kan o say man nyina ti say ye nua be ya.
Say wa
koto. Enkenye ni say ye bre.
Say wa we your buy there wa me ye bre. You know we need say wa papa.
Yo, second deputy. Asem no o be kakakra and then we are na wa ma onuanum nyina so aye there be edo mo final word. I think say I'll leave the final 30 minutes for you. Na on say ochna questions and answers version of Bamaso, right? We teaser kitwe bi. Akitesia bi ono no there be we Akitesia René Descartes so French. Na one also can asem bi said if Confucius can asem ya or say conquer yourself rather than the world. Conquer yourself rather than the world. Nti ye be gina ono na asem ya wa kan so ne ebusa say what of ourselves do we need to conquer? What of ourselves do we need to conquer? And the question back one nyam yad ma ochina yebe eka ehun asem people would need to conquer the world. But Rene was say conquer yourself rather than the world. What of ourselves do we need to conquer? Second deputy Kabie Confucius de no eno ne ye kan ne o ka bi wi a and then kakra bi a onua bi a de beso so na ye de apon no na ye de asoso kama. Over to you, second deputy.
Papa say am o kan no ko kan fa friend na busa Bogyae say wisdom ne ade. You get say no ye be fa wisdom there no. So
and that a Confucius as ma o kan ma men kan na me nyama o say by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. And then nuanom akire o madwene e wo ho. Emu de he ana wota use wo emu de he na eboa wo pa eye reflection de no ene boa wo imitation de no ene no so boa wo ana se wo de experience no eno emum ene boa wo pa ene ne asama ye ka ho asem edi ekọ wura ba bi bebre ene ye nyina yesu ade ewo mu nti kakra obeka wo ho no and then we can round up. Why?
Yo papa em say ewi ase ade am metimi asua eboa me wo mabrabo mu nyina ye experience ewo asase so bia obeka bia say Mr. Kitua sen kan no niema watimi afamu no ena atimi sua bibi wo na otimi de go wo bra na say otimi de hwe niema say de niema ekọ say experience here ade a se bi obi afa eni ade a ebetimi aboa no na yim se bi a yesi ade a wati aso bi a wahu se we yija na wakwa kusum ehwa experience ntino o kina hu se ja wo ha o mfa nsa enkonkusum ene na bi a say normally ye de ba ye politics mo ne say niema ne ade a ye hwe experience niema bi a say the way a ye ya manyosem ewo ye krum no bibia president da ho no no ene ne hwe mu ne fa experience um say ade a ye bibia sei na de ba kwakosinti no ye ko yanim ni nyina ne yesua ade na ye fa experience ne ma ewo say dem say tiwatin ka say omo boaboa omo ho na oma beka party na bomu aka say bia seche nyame ba mu a so ho because experience ye hu ni say si ye kwa bato bia mu a CPP party no ba ko beka ho ye ko yanim ba ko bia CPP party no ba ko beka ho nti ama ye hu experience aja wadi kache mama say onye yi ne lower we yi ne man e be ba so why nti papa ye ko yanim no experience ade bia yafa o yabra bom a ofa experience na afa ni year see e wa kwantu me ye woni ma bibra wuhu bia o kanko ba bia otimi bia kaka na bi jashowa na experience ti waba no be pem ko wachi na afi wasa the full force no wasa de ko baba ye ka obetimi afa experience bi mu wo akwantu mu a bia na onye lawyer the experience nti no obetimi abe lawyer kra ma e ba particular field bia obetimi achi obi etunufo aka jenze aha memfa ha obetimi akọ lawyer ho the same idea na lawyer be katira because em be experience nti akwa bi oso okoye ne citizen no okoye na ye bo ni jaka kra bi no buy na ni so kanchon tese e na experience ni because he nya botre redraw application no 25 years na dey ato ne ho po obviously de na ekoye ni okọ lawyer ona lawyer ka je ne say bibi application afim ni asa a file na after this time na kuma eba no ni nyina ye experience nti so baba nti na eniema e wa brabo mu no experience boa ba e obi ho no ma senka e fairness boga kan no eno nya kwase ampani o obi o kwase ya woni onzua hwe we experience mu okwa na otwiniti na de aba aboliti ko a ochina obesa ba betwiniti de aba eno no ye eyisem yahu nti no papa me di bisi ha na ya ma obi ya de fa na weda ba na afi yakọ enim na ochina ya beto aso
yo
baba oh
and I think said ya ka dia me ametrem na ye the final words na dey way aso so fe why I'll come back to you na kakra bia on so for say the source no the asoso enti no final words no ma me sha se wo fa boadi ho no so fa boadi pese okosisi ade a onko owi a ya to ama Vogan no so de ne de ketu bia
papa final words scenario sane ene nsem na akọ kama na em se eja kwa bra be yi ma sem na no pa ba sa sem na ehia se nka eja ayi wo ho na ka kire ne se enye agent na abu no na emum eye system no he na management of dollar no yentimi amfa to prison management of dollar no ye dey high player ma ya asa wa bonsu abanaba obroni e ma na tisoro
wafa boadi
ti no enye agent bia ma no fa na ni break oku agent ne so
no credit e ba ko pe
ana me bua no credit ba ko pe instead of some ye be manage dollar no ye dey ma ya broni eti no papa ma me fa wa no si among phone to us if you are from next week they may free na much na kasa
yo wafa boadi yati why ene I ko Vogan so answer na kapito so de final word aba Vogan your final word
ene kwabna mesra kanse one hour de dollar na to play play ticket ma se wa bro ni say yes re won experience in my hu say emo ayen yes re mo na make am final word yi say na yaka wisdom any experience ho asemi mommoame na ebibiman mimbisa say anye bia hasn't experienced and wisdom taught us that asori dem na yeteten enti na ebesi ne ye nkoso na ana ni say ntia ye sorry aye di bibia manyame but ye tiwiase mu ne yehu se nkro aka nyina a won nye fama nyame omo etiki rule of law and accountability for everybody's actions no omo ko inject na yen so as a bibi man no wisdom experience be seen 2021 ain't men kan kire yen say fama nyame na sorry dem na yetete no emma yen koye ni me yen hwe na yen sorry na yen adwuma na me final word
final word eno no you Vogan ye bedo ase why Ebedo asipa. It will be a very good and beautiful topic or question for Nyame Adma Wachna. Questions and answers. Me say honor the questions. Baby any busa. Thank you very much, Morgan, for that one. Anyway, Capito, also your final word. Kabi. Ana Capito akoda. You say Capito. Okay.
Over Papa Smiley. Jokes apart, young government UCC in Imwasino adoption too much for our president. And Penasa, I had a very high regard for him. But right now, I can confess I no longer have that. I don't even know why he's still in position. A Kamunkwa, and Kosi from the position, the deputy, which is the vice, we're going to name too much. So, story in the end, Ministry of Information must come out to tell us it's not true. No woman in here, you got to be a woman because you can't go to that level and still be around. Because on my speech, you can't offense Glasgow. I refuse even to watch him or to listen. I listen to Joe Biden. I listen to Mr. Boris Johnson and other important heads of state, but not my own. Is he going to talk about Sewa Kutu or so what? It's an absolute embarrassment. You can't be. Ghana government has not come to say Ukraine. He has not denied that. That means it's true. I feel so much for him. I believe in strong family values and strong principles in the home, in the families, the unit. But I don't think our family values. Uncle Papa was a great guy, but not him.
Capito. With experience, no. So,
Yes.
have you encountered a situation someone's shortcomings be
Yes.
a block from experiencing the greater good of that person
That is a big question. One man's meat is another man's poison. As long as we are humans, we are bound to encounter these things all the days and the times of our lives. But the caution is that just be careful. Let the buyer beware. Caveat emptor. That's what I would say. Let the buyer beware. In all situations, so you got to beware. Otherwise, one day we see Cambo to chair even Nikramai. What I say? When I woke up, but you was see Cambo to Kramai, and I say at Uncle. It's something like that.
Okay.
So, I mean, we have to learn all the time days of our lives, because we've been in disaster by a business success story.
Sana obekano the all kind say sometimes you because of the obi ade bi e wono ho te say the all kind man pani asemi o say neme say wa koto na neme bi a wakoye no say the now see regard no why the what drop no me wa.
Absolutely.
But ebi ananka ni speech or kan yenka bi anka utie yanka bi anka abenya bibi wo mu ana.
Yes, so one is speech, and I said, Papa no. Oh, me just say, I tell you what. Me just say yes, we need to work.
Capito, bye bye. We are as I when the assassin by me boy, won't tijai. Into the
Papa, no,
me who said no ada de no ada na
No,
was no
Yeah, I
diagram.
saw him there or not. I saw
Was
him.
no diagram.
Munso or Takaka. I don't know why.
Anya kakra o Mr. Anya kakra.
In fact,
You know.
Etimi tu obia. Why? Etimi tu obia.
We just have some hano. To go on to do. Some no
Ti
also.
papa ɛnyɛ sɛ tumi kɔ bi o ɔno ne deɛ no ayɛ sɛ ɔkɔ a wɔn na ayɛ aburo ne ti mu nti ɔmo ne na nti okɔduru yɛ na ɔkɔ hɔ problem no no.
Hey, what nipa deɛ wasɛm ba deɛ a obi abɛka bi o.
Ɛnyɛ ɛgya bu adi na ase wakasa wie.
Nwanwa mpo. Sɛ.
Bye.
Oh, where you get what you first? You know.
Ura abe Rambo aba. Yemane enka kakra bi a meet bese enum. Na afei no.
It's nice to see Abby. Yeah, I like to hear him.
Kakra bi a ye de beso so ha na ye de aso so kama ewo.
Abi aba mi ka ma me final word ba ya se na nka me connect nka. Okona abi aba ide se yenyi ne.
Sao. Okay, any fa de bra, fa final word bra. Why? Fa final word.
You know, dem me fa me final na se emfa de aka no ma abi na se oni abi awie. So
okay, yo.
O za abi de odi nema betutu a, odi nema betutu a kwem ti o fa 10 minutes na aka no kra na se. Ade. Papa.
Koso.
If you ask me say me final word ni nyina wo experience I can him so ma experience it no ye woni ma bi ho no ma me nye enema bi enjina mka say ye wa santifo ko ye ko bi ni agana foko a me enjoy ni ko no because knowing behavior ni bia de betimi asinti no say blebla ma amane ama nanka papa me ba bi ni matena so ni nyina ye young Ghana for no yesu any ye by bintino experience intino me kwekwe echira na maintenance because ebi ama ko dwan ni ku no obi kura besre yes oh crash only way twempna oh we em so ni papa we kunu because woni na e free ana se bi ani na ka mi bintino enti brebra ma amane ama papa sa se wa ya se ma abai obi abomodi ya se voice audio ana odija message a odija nyina ne say oni hopes ni adoye na etwempna na ohwe ansem o kan oni audio ni mukra na I say ebi a machia papa na minim papa na ebi a fire introduce me ama papa no wantimi an kire asem ni ye no oh we de nka timi ye ni say ya kebeti ma papa no I say papa ye wa I say no ye wo enipa ye ni mom na ebi a ansem o koye a ye hu Ghana protocol me ho a kire me oh papa we ni no aha enti ne bi a ye moa no sa kwan ni so no unse oboa onipa na ye Ghana ni no na wode what no ana wode wasam akosi da bi akofa bi aka ho atwa ntro de aka ho enu ti na se ni ma na de bi ameka se menwan ni Ghana foku ana se menwan ni Ghana foku eye entwa so tuoti se be hwe asam ni ehu se asam ni nya no korɛ ba be kikira asam no na de ato onipa so enu ti be menwan ni ku aye Ghana foku I would prefer se menwan ni abrofuku dan se be kwa kwadwe se bia ye se maybe e kwadwe ni ku na ye betua sika na bia ho kire wa I would prefer some de beto insurance mum because obroni insurance time no do na se o de misika mame a o mebusa me kwase bia se akwekure bia se ma o ka no se oboa ana se omwa no yen ka no kure se bia wo ye Ghana ni papa no ene na ma abusu pani Judas na se mbi o ka se o se to koto so odasani uza motia kura suro enipa o ntina motia frɛ nipa odasani no e wa sekere abusu pani Judas se okoto se odasani to amene mu a kope abai mu odu ne fa be pono no nko sha amene nim yie because onipa nya wo a obeye wo Ghana ni yanya ne papa wo ye Ghana ni papa o kira papa wa hwa asam o de beto so no then you tell the audio Mr. Kitchen say be a esa asam ne court asam ne be court because obi akoma reaction Canada ama say wa bro need ne court e di wo de ne court no emu nsem e wo mu nyina no e be kwa kopie wo court ho Canada court case no ye be di no 22nd December ye be di ni bronya case e di Mr. Kitchen say aya fa wa so tem di ne tie enyina na ka se bia
thank you for the information. I will listen.
ye ka se opani edue mante se bia sem sina so opani a wotena se din ni ya kan sem ni nyina na watie no kure wo mu nyina bi da kechi se akopɛ audio na aga ne ye ma hopsi adoye no ne tie nsɛm o kan se mahu se me ba hotel aya one me da no enye ntina se nka be ya aboa me na me ntimi nkosi dance me da masati so se de be ya de ba na ye kwa akwa se we de adwaman ne be kwa kobo wo fie ye nkobo no hotel.
Oh, what a shame. Now when he says I hotel, come go many hotel.
Hotel ne we ya.
What you go to Chilipi? What's Continental Hotel? Come come build.
Yo, Capito.
Come hotel.
Capito.
Osin, I didn't carry no German and I don't know.
What did I?
I didn't carry no German and I don't know.
Hey, mo. What dey
I onim say dey asem etimi ko say mi say ho say niam we nyina na na esi niam bi ho kwan ye no kura na ye nka no ho enti bi o kina na bi a wo eda wakọ na bi ase bi amadi party achi ana be ko na bi a bodyguard for so ye ma nkohu onipa a ese ukohu na ane no ayi no ye ma nkohu no because of onipa the way I dwin nti no Ubo se bi a foreigner bi be ko ese o ye to aba ma yen no ye to aba ni mpo ni ye nya kwan hu president no unya kwan hu no because wo ko na adwinbo ni wo tirim e bi abeso o ko record no kra na ade ne ba e de ne be blackmail ni be jiska ba obroni na ya tete no you will never do that.
Okay.
Anything na ema ye ni bi ante papa medals na me de ma no si na ye de ne aka ni nyina ma Mr. Abi no the control mechanism to come say be ya o china say bi ya president we obi a ye public figure bi a obehwe wana mu tuo mu yi say woni nipa ye fe no odasani e dele ya na wama wadwe no ayi mienu no say me ne Ghana ni na edele anasa me ne ho na edele ejina so obehwe Bogyae obeka kire o me bi a ye betre ni obi ni akofa India ni ofi India ni de na ba MTN ni a betre ni no take over because ye nyi odasani ni enti papa me de ma no be see here.
All right, thank you very much. Na I'm say oko kan say say bia wo wakopie Ghana na bia wo hia bibi no bi edwa ko ba bi na say someone helps you to get what you want me boa. Yes ana kan na me boa. So ka bibi sa kwa bna.
Say obi a say me de me ho ye example say ebi a me owu da ebi a me fancy me shia ba o mi ha yi ebi a my nyina say me ko Ghana e say me ko hu na me ga say ebi a me boa party ni ma party ni ba ben mo no ma hu say mo che me ma obi hu na say o ya say e say me so ba ho na be hu ne ya ma me ko because ye dey say wa bro ni de be example say one sha na ABCD esinti no here mo be akwa because ye man protocol ni because introduction no so when you back Canada aya no aduane man ja kwa say we dey nke ni pa no ye nim no tie man opportunity no ba man opportunity no adwembo ni oni tirim ye see the opportunity na me ehu say ye ni am ehu ka mu papa ni say ba be bi se sa ko na ho ntino papa sa na ni eme ni nyina no etiye na papa me ha uba ha me adwuma tufie ti se kra come the buy kra so kra be say me nhyɛ da nkɔ ne sa wa say unhu ba bia me adwuma tufie because one hwɛ yi a edura ye betwa to so no uyu hu ba bia yi because ampa be fa ho ti want a wa fa ho ne de no kra
okay
it be ba papa
all right
Oje appetite no na mama fan so na kai say so penny utifie na ohwe mankwala ere nanka ye bu nankarefo a ye kan wo fra ye kan wo kra na edi kan enti ye no ne ekufo ado ye start kan ye nye ne enti se de ruanu ko mu a ye fa nye no enya afa ne ye be defend no esra o abi mpacho fa de to dwa de
yentie abe enti abe na owia ya sore so abe bamaso
yeah papa smile I can say
beautiful
what's your problem today?
My problem today
I'm late
okay ene assemble akupe bi na ye ka ho asem Confucius.
I heard you quoting Rennie Descartes, Confucius,
Confucius, the and person or cabby and uncle. What here, Brennan, I or say by 3 methods and the enemy I can't was. Why, Kakakra?
And no René Descartes.
And the other can't was cemetery. Echna, why? Echna.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it
go on.
me quote my or say by 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And the third, by experience, which is the bitterest.
Can you repeat?
By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is bitterest. That's it.
Okay. There is, some popular sayings attributed to Confucius.
Abe so now time news on to the Kawasam.
Do unto others as you want them to do to you.
That's right. And I don't know what I can Jesus I can.
Confucius, the teacher of men. Anyway, he analyzed that process in what I would say in an escalating form from the lowest to the highest. Sometimes you want to reflect and probably learn out of that reflection or change. That is an inner sort of evaluation or internal evaluation. Then up to the third one, which is experience. I think the process of experiencing something may be very profound. You understand? So, he was right. Experience gives you, a lot of, it could be painful, but out of pain, you have to learn. But the question is whether people really, some people learn out of experience. It makes them grow. They don't repeat. If there were errors, they don't repeat the errors. If it turns out to be positive, they try to maximize, that positivity and so on. But it seems like if you juxtapose this to our part of the world, we don't even value experience. Do we? We don't value experience. We don't document experience, because it is only when you want to learn out of that experience that you capture it, that you document it. You understand? In our part of the world, that is why in this part of the world, sometimes when you are going to do something, they value your experience. Have you done it before? They want to associate your exposure or something to what you're about to do. You understand? In our part of the world, experience is not necessary. You understand? So long as you can show a piece of paper, or so long as somebody can come and talk for you. You understand? Yesterday, I gave you a quote I said I came about. Do you remember? Papa Smiley, do you remember?
That quote time when trim the said those who
Abby, tell us.
Just say it, Abby. I remember say okay, I put it in another form. Yes,
yeah, that's fine. That we as human beings, we judge ourselves by our capabilities. We judge ourselves by our capabilities. But others, judge us by what we have done. You understand? You know what your capabilities and so on are, but others want you to explain to them or to justify that, or they just look at you and just judge you, maybe by the circumstance or by whatever. You understand? Okay. And I feel sometimes we have to let people know also what we can do or what our capabilities are. And Kwabena, when Kwabena was talking, it's like, don't get me wrong, Kwabena, I like you a lot, Tola. But you were doing one of the cardinal things in our part of the world that I dislike a lot. This man has subjected the whole nation to some sort of, I don't want to use words today. Do you understand? And we've been doing it all this while. Why are you people trying to defend this man? Instead of him coming publicly to accept or deny it. Now I've heard rumors, this. Come and say it.
Oh, Abi, I'm sorry. I'm not defending the president, but seriously.
No, Mr. Yossi, I'm talking to Kwabena. This is what Kwabena was trying to do.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do you understand? We should not defend anybody. After all, he is the leader. And he's got the airwaves, he got everything. Why doesn't he come and tell us? And Mr. Bwedi was right. Maybe he's going to chop this guy, Hopsi Ado's carcass. We don't care about that. You understand? You know what we used to call carcass on campus in the university? Papa Smiley knows.
What you I know what?
When we say somebody they chop somebody's carcass, you don't know.
I don't know. You see, that was then.
Yeah, your president is chopping his carcass.
Wait. That was then. And I think it was very stupid of me for me to even indulge myself in those sayings. Nobody is anybody's carcass. Simples.
Papa Smiley, carcass in a contest. You understand?
Now you're qualifying it. Because where? Why?
You understand? So look. I mean, it's unfortunate that things have reached this far. And it is because our concept of leadership in our part of the world, it doesn't conform to international or acceptable standards. You understand? To us, leadership is bullying people, using your position to, get your way. Do what, like how the parliament is doing now. Once somebody occupies a leadership position, the person feels he's got the power. They don't even want to leave any examples by us to embrace.
Abi, seriously, you got types of leadership. This is an autocrat, so don't take him serious. There are other leaders who have read management books. They know what leadership is.
All right.
No, it's not everybody who knows this.
You're right. Abi.
Let me Mr.
Yossi. What's it? 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Mr. Yossi, look. There's a difference between knowing and doing.
Yes, I believe so.
Do you understand? There's a difference.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And this guy is showing to us that he doesn't know what leadership entails. Leadership is not about going to give speeches. Look, our so-called president's way approach to leadership is not something anybody should emulate. The guy is intolerant. He doesn't care. He's very aloof. He's very arrogant.
Abe, I'm giving you time, but not. I don't want to hear these ones anymore. Yeah,
No, yeah, I wouldn't have gone there, but when Mr. Yosin came in, you have to tell him what is the guy is doing.
Okay, all right.
I was talking about leadership styles. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If it's misconstrued, I can understand.
Oh, so a quick one. Do you think what Star Akufado is showing?
All right. Mesremo. I can allow you to carry on having a beautiful conversation in the background. Okay? That is
you
possible.
make people take all my time, and now I'm talking.
See, Morgan is watching you. You came too late.
That's the point. That's the point. He came very late. Next time he should come early.
I came late. Mr. Yossi, I'll in fact, I missed most of the program, but maybe tomorrow.
Morgan is the timekeeper. You have to be careful.
I'll come early. So, brother, don't get any offense. Do you understand? You both should not try to defend this type of characters.
Okay. All right.
It's like trying to defend this Sosu guy.
Yeah. This there, babe. Yeah, Fesia. I did see now. So I was out of fast and for us episode. Yeah, but do we be asked for being part of today's show? An exciting one, and I believe say. Said you're Confucius, there are 3 ways of learning wisdom: reflection, imitation, and experience. When you reflect on some of the things that we shared here today, now I'm very certain that you get some wisdom in there to use to help yourself. Said you kind of earlier on, we are unfolding back home. Baby, are you free by no? Whatever time it will take, we will certainly be heading home. Baby, are you free by no? You me say, as watching. Say, imagine free in Suo Cassian ocean, na. Unse ujina china eba unse ba epunano sa na ba show hono na abe flex wo yede woni baby akoso obe de be go back to the ocean. Nti aswoche ni home eye hemfa the ocean unso home eye hemfa de ye bia ye home ye besa ye de be ye besa akohono fefefe. Nti ni sa ne tie de a ye hu sa home no ye hwede ye betimi aye ewo ho na yakọ enu ntina ochina abe wusi ebodi ni say Reni the cat so say dey was say
Reni the cat
was say instead say o be dey be o be ka say o pese overcome the world no, so overcome yourself. What of you? And I was say o dey be utimi overcome. O say conquer asam kese pa ana mami o be ma wo abi
he's a man.
Me friend am say so different.
He's a mathematician, French philosopher.
Okay. Akasam kese pa to hon nyame adme ochina questions and answers.
He was the one who said that religion he said religion is like a waiver. It's like a lottery. You understand? Even if you don't believe, he said, if you don't believe, and you still follow the processes people are following through, or you say, okay, I want to worship God, follow the process of God, you don't lose anything, even if it is not true.
If it's not true, okay, all right.
And so it's like a lottery. You have to take it.
Okay. And also asem kese a why there be wa kan to ho pa enti yem fancy ai na nyame aduma o kina yento ankomodie no so na kan lottery ho asem yi minim say okọ park e wo baby, right? Baby e wo say auto parking ticket eto car so na say one to ticket na to so thinking say ade a wokoye no betima akoye ne quick no aba betu car no akwa lotto anu watwa right na lotto nso de utwa utimidi ana yetimi ye de be edi wonso na sa lotto we say no say udia de udia eye bia na 1 hour ana say 15 minutes per ana wo so utwa ntino say hono bia 70p per every 30 minutes and bia also ye quick aba nti wonto ticket no sa lotto we say udia we di 70p nemom yedi wa ya unim di obetua and it depend on bara ye debe ukutwa sa lotto no si yedi wa utimi tua 120 pounds lotto se udia 70p 1 pound nemom yedi wa utua 120 140 intino se utwa lotto na wahwe the gains against the cost now I will choose wisely say experience near the kasa meboa nyam yad ma wochina ye beto ankomodi ne so until then Morgan thank you very much why na so me type my number egu hono na you know obi sipu no na wo hwe na skills no so ho send bi brem na me famre no why send the brem na me fam ko ba no why Thank you very much, Morgan. Thank you very much, Urabi. Kwabna, Ofabuedi. Big man Achibobo. Very beautiful submission today. And Adolfo Kenya, Yebedo Bibiase. Hour of Awakening and Empowerment next. Bye bye.
This is special. You're listening to Bameso at Jinkese.
Miyaoto. Miyaro betima so bakro me obere mazunje. Hi, etiefo. Mididi Kwesi P. Utie A24 Radio. Don't change that dial.